Oh, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How are we doing? I didn't even have my game pulled up. We're slacking tonight. Technical issues. TikTok, how we doing? I see you guys in there. You guys are already going nuts liking the live. Twitch, YouTube, how we all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. It is Monday night. It is 6 p.m. We're starting earlier than normal. What's the move? How we all doing? I was doing a lot of shit. Also, first and foremost, this is not the stock Kerbal system right here. This is the Soul mod. It's a hold on. It is real solar system, but new. It's called Soul. It's pretty gas. But the thing is, I was trying. Matt Jones liking the live, much appreciated, big dog. Rocco, I saw you doing it too. Unknown, welcome, good to see you. Yeah, I was trying to get Kerbalism to work, because I really like the science system with it. SHZ, how we doing? Welcome in. Yeah, the problem is that Kerbalism does not want to work with Soul. And it's actually kind of tragic. And I tried my best, but I think it's just not. I think it's just not there yet. So we are going to make a brand new, fresh out the box, Doug Aerospace Research Agency career mode. Yeah, no reverting, no quick loads, no missing crew respawns. You know how it is. Y'all know the rules. Start with nothing extra. We're gonna make it to where you have to buy research, is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go a little harder. Let's come here. Yeah, enable negative funds, pressure, G-force, blackout, blah, 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 blah. We are gonna always allow action groups. Yes, Matt Jones, they are all on CCAN. No more engine failures? Yeah, but it's kind of a bummer. You know what I mean? And I thought about it too. SHZ, I thought about it, right? Like, I could live without some of the curveballs, the engine failures, the blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, well, I could do like just the science system, but the part specifically that's busted with Kerbalism is the science. I think it's because, unknown, how we doing? Yeah, Matt Jones, anytime, big dog. Yeah, I think the thing is because Soul is like really new and it's in beta. I think like the zones maybe aren't mapped to like the Kerbalism, the science modules. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of a bummer. Ooh, unknown, you got the game. Good stuff. Do you know if you can get mods on the console for Kerbal? I don't think that you can, Rocco. I'm 99% certain you cannot, which is tragic because mods will make Kerbal phenomenal. Yeah, we're always gonna allow action groups. To me, that's a quality of life. And then let's custom flag. I googled how to do it. Look at that. That's my little logo right here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Rocco, it's tragic, buddy. It's tragic. However, as I told somebody in the comments one day on one of my videos, you gotta know what the trenches are like to really appreciate heaven. You know what I mean? All right. Fresh save. First and foremost, chat. Look at this. This is Soul. It's RSS but revamped, and it's with volumetric clouds, right? So this is Earth, obviously, right? It doesn't do it justice from the tracking station. But let me tell you, I've done a couple of launches to test everything out. Here's the moon. I've done a couple of launches to test everything out, and let me tell you, it is beautiful. Real scale too. I did a real scale because you can download Soul. You can do there's like a quarter size, stock size, half, and then full. I think Venus right here. But I did full. Am I still gonna keep it a space? No, rockets, just rockets. Because I have never like seriously played RSS, just stock. Oh, we got so much in chat. Okay, Marie WX. So by the mining vessels, they were meant for minimus, but one is actually in there. Hell yeah, Marie, off to a phenomenal start. Soeo, just got KSP. Don't have any tips on how to make the game fun. Don't want to get bored of it. I don't think you'll have any problems keeping the game fun, especially while you learn. Here's Mars with Soul installed. Look at that, gorgeous. Beautiful. Yeah, you won't have any problems keeping the game fun. Slap a Kamea module, the old Mark 1, on the Flea SRB, and send it up, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Yeah, SHZ, we are not going to do space planes. I have no idea how to do a space plane in real solar system. So anyway, all right. Did I... That's career. Where are my contracts? Rip Darius? No, we still have Darius. The save that has Darius, I have the save file. Fear not. Darius lives. Just not right now. Yeah, chat, where are my contracts, chat? Just got KSP on your PC after playing on Xbox. Ooh, yeah, hell yeah, JN. There you go, buddy. Yeah, it's gonna be huge. As night and day. It's gonna be a whole different game. Maybe we just like launch a little one of these real quick. See if maybe like contracts populate. You know what I mean? Get some science going. Holy crap, Brandon Stifler, what's happening, buddy? What's happening? How we doing? What's insane? Ooh, Els, I did see your text. I just hadn't responded to it yet. What up, buddy? How do I get that mod? Which one? Soul? Let's see if contracts populate. And if not, I'm going to be upset. Son of a bitch, chat. This is a new problem. It's in CCAN. Hold on. Where are my contracts? Maybe we restart the game. Maybe that's what it is. Is it giveaway today? No, Marie WX. It is on Friday. Soul or Soul? SOL. All right, check it out. I'm gonna show you guys how to get it. Boom, bop, bam. Right here, I gotta do a little a window. There it is. Boom, right here. Here, Twitch and YouTube. There you go. There's this. And then that's not what I want. Yeah, game capture. No, I'm gonna go right here. Add source for TikTok. Window capture. One right here, and then CCAN. All right, everybody. This is how you get Soul. Right here. We locked in. This right here. Please let me click. There we go. Capture cursor. Okay, everybody can see. All right. You'll send it over regardless on Thursday. Okay. Yeah, it was TBD else because I thought about doing it myself. But you know, like if I don't know TBD. I'll text you here in a little bit. I'll text you. Don't feel compelled because I also thought about it. Idea ran across my brain. We'll see. TBD. Okay. All right. Hey, we're back at it. Trey, what's happening, buddy? Is that your wallpaper? What? CCAN? Robert 06. CCAN is not my wallpaper. What is Soul? Soul is the new real solar system with like 64K textures. All right, chat. Right here. Settings. Top left. CCAN settings. Go right here. Metadata repositories. New. Soul. Add. Okay. And then when it adds, you search Soul. Scroll down a little bit. You get all these new options here, right? All you got to do is hit Soul Core, apply, and it walks you through the rest. It walks you through every single one of these texture options, and you just choose, right? If you do not have a good PC, do not hit 16K. It's going to sound like a jet engine taking off. Oh, shoot. Yeah, indeed, buddy. Use a mod to design rocket parts, not just snap them together like Lego. Z bang it. What does it even mean, buddy? Oh, the space behind it? What space behind it? Oh, no, that's a... No. Robert, no, that's just a screenshot that I use for the background of my TikTok live. So it's not just black space. All right. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. I don't think I installed anything funky. I had contracts right before we started the live. Sorry, can you do... Brandon Stifler, come on now. The words on screen are like very pixelated. Hold on. I just booted up KSP. Hold on. Just started playing Science Mode for the first time. What mods should you download? Don't. Learn. If you really want some mods, you can go visual. You can go visual mods, but I would say learn the game as is. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, it's your game. Play it however the fuck you want. No, you're good. I'm getting back to you, Brandon Stifler. Ultimately, it's your game. Jay Lounder? Yeah, Jay Lounder. It's your game, and you can play it however you want, right? But I think the best way to learn is to just do it. No mods, no nothing, no parts packs, no nothing. Figure it out, like learn a couple of things, get into orbit maybe, and then you can start messing with the mods. But what's going to happen is you're going to download a whole bunch of parts packs. You're going to have a million things that all don't make any sense, right? And you're not going to like learn the foundation of the game, if that makes sense. You're going to get overwhelmed, potentially frustrated. You're going to uninstall. You know what I mean? So that's always how I recommend people learn the game at first. But it's your game. You can play it however. Can I make you a ship? Oh, what kind of ship, buddy? Bro, you're getting KSP today because it's $10 right now? Hell yeah, what a banger of a deal. That's actually not bad on Steam. All right, hold on. Let me open this back up. I'm getting back to you, Brandon Stifler. I promise. Let me open this up and see if contracts are back. Any? Okay. Oh, you're saying like make a ship and name it after you? My fucking contracts, where are they? I just had them. Chat, we just had them. Okay, one more time, running it back. How to get the soul mod here. At the request of chat. Here you go, Brandon Stifler. I'm making this huge. Just for you. Alright. No camera, no nothing. Brandon Stifler 9717. Are you ready? And let me actually I should go through here. Because something is fucking with my contracts. And I don't know what it is. Because I just had them. Make a sort of Star Wars ship because it's Star Wars Day. Nah, no. I don't really do like creative builds like that, like fictional builds. You know what I mean? Do a helicopter. We're doing a fresh career play. Okay, Brandon Stifler. This is for YouTube. TikTok. This is for YouTube. Somebody on YouTube's asked for this. All right, settings. Top left. Settings. All right, yeah, we're there. All right, settings. CCAN settings. Metadata repositories. Right here. New. Make this big. Soul. Oh, it's a... Uh-oh, CCAN's too big. CCAN's too big. Oh, that part's not popping up. Okay. Well, when you hit settings, go to metadata repositories, hit new, and then Soul will be one of the little options in there. Click Soul, click add, and then boom, you are ready to rock. Okay. Let's get back to business here. Why the fuck don't I have contracts? Get a desktop fan desk thingy? For what? Jadizzles, welcome in, buddy. How we doing? New career, you say? Or you on any other app where you can binge? That would be kind of sick. I did think about doing something like that, like a series play. You know what I mean? On YouTube. Marie WX, my laptop gets really hot from KSP. Oh, that's actually tragic. Your desk isn't built right now? I feel that. Yeah, why the fuck do I not have contracts? What are we doing here, chat? Where did my contracts go? Config, Soul. Your future. Nothing should have messed with my contracts. I don't go crazy on mods like that. Do we just go RP1? No, it was let me do it was like realism without the realism. I kind of really didn't hate that. It wasn't realism light. It was not stock realism. It was less than realism. Yeah, here we go. Let me just download this really quick. This should fix my contract problem, and then we go. Kerbalism. Okay, maybe this will work. Let's see. Worst case, we remove Kerbalism. Murray WX. What? No, that your laptop burns you and you gotta use a blanket. Jadizzles. No, you can get a little mini fan pad. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's not for me. Okay. KSP is booting back up, chat. Fear not. We're back in business. Ideally. Hopefully our contracts are back. We'll see. I don't even do anything on that career that we just started, so there shouldn't be any conflicts. Yeah, I don't hate the idea of RP1, but realism overhaul itself gets to be like a lot. You know what I mean? It gets to be like a lot really fast. I really just want Kerbalism. So we'll see. Potential fix here. Where is metadata repositories? I don't see it in CCAN settings. No, you click CCAN settings, and it's on the top left with a little pop-up that pops up. It's a little area that says metadata repositories, and in there you click new. Apparently they're called laptop cooling pads. Yeah, that is a thing. When it comes to KSP, if your rocket looks bad but it works, don't fix it. That's also fair. Yeah, it's also true. Also very true. This music is kind of a vibe, you know what I mean? Going way back to you watch good careers in multiple games over and over again. Razor Yankee. Also, welcome in, buddy. I didn't properly say it. I didn't properly say what's up. Yeah, no, back to your original deal. What we could probably do is maybe I'll just upload the VODs as like a series, you know what I mean, of a fresh career with Soul installed. Yeah, there you go, Brandon Stifler. There you go. Yeah, and I mean it'll be a lot of fluff, you know what I mean, with like chat and everything. But that could be the series, you know. Remember when you were like 5, used to binge watch KSP? Yeah. No, I feel that. That's crazy because when the game came out, I was 2015 when I started playing it. I was 22. VODs on Twitch? No, VODs. I mean, like the VODs, yeah, from Twitch, but I can put it on YouTube. You know what I mean? You got to download all of it? Yes, you do. Indeed, you do. Indeed, you do. It's a whole solar system. It will take a minute. I think it took me like 20 minutes-ish, give or take, last night when I did it. Okay. First and foremost, yeah, retirement dates. Yeah, we're going to choose just stock. The stock, yeah, less than realism stock. Spend an upgrade point, obviously VAB. We're going to go VAB. Close, understood. Contracts? Okay, thank fucking God, chat. I was very stressed. I was very worried about it. Same username there. Am I live? If so, yes, indeed I am. I'm across all 3 platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch with the same name. Very easy to find, buddy. All right. Leave the launch pad. First launch. Pretty straightforward. See, we might as well unlock these. We already got some science. Yeah, from that probe. That feels a little cheaty. But, hey, listen, what can you do? What can you do? I still got to put some work in because I only got 6 points after that. So, and these are basically non-issue. So here's the thing. I do have some money that we can spend. I think what we spend the money on first to unlock is probably this stuff to. Oh, that's right. I gotta actually wait. Tech. How long is that gonna take? 214 days. What is Soul Visuals? It's. That is the mod. Will only download. Is there an error message? Love seeing KSP content. Unfortunately, you got to go. But yeah, Jadizzles. Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Thanks for watching for the little bit that you did. And yeah, I'll you can find me later across all 3. I'm on YouTube. A whole bunch of good stuff. And then yeah, I'll see you again at some point. I hope the rest of your night goes good, buddy. All right, here it is. So we're gonna build just the most basic of little probes here. Is what we're gonna do. Dare I say, it's just literally launch the first vessel. Oh, that's a whole lot of stuff that we can do. We're just gonna. Yeah, this gets all weird. That's right. Let's go. We could go Nat. What I don't have is MechJeb. I don't have trusty MechJeb to show me. Oh, Razor Yankee checking on here so you can keep watching. Well, Z Cole Scott / Razor Yankee. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. You sure will? Yeah, hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. Okay. So here's the thing, chat, is we can go SRB, sounding rocket style. I can't make that flush, so we go SRB. That's a procedural tank. No, we could go. We do have some options here. Oscar C. Liquid hydrogen or liquid methane is pretty much all we get. That is a cryo tank. Do we have any methane or hydrogen engines? Let's see. Liquid fuel oxidizer. These are. Oh my god, will you? There, thanks. Liquid fuel oxidizer. Okay, so we do have liquid fuel tanks, but we do not have cryo engines. Is the thing. And let me just... Are we sure? Oh, no, I can't... Oh, I can just make it LFO. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. We're in business, chat. Okay, so let's go. Go torch right here. Do like a couple of these bad boys, like so. One less. Let's go torch. The problem, I wish that I could see my thrust to weight ratio. That is 5K delta V. That will maybe get us past the Karman line. Is what that might do. We're gonna go. We get 11 ignitions off of that. Is what we get. I have no parachutes. I got nothing. Not fuck it, chat. We're not gonna get crazy. We're just gonna do a basic SRB. Is what we do with some fins for stabilization. Some science mods, and then we run it. We're gonna go spin stabilizing here, like so. If you tilt your fins a little like this, it's kind of a cheat code. Especially because you thought Soul Core is the mod. Well, it's the starter, and it walks you through the rest. All the different parts of Soul, like the configuration, the visuals, the texture packs, they're all part of Soul. All right, this gives us 3.5 A Cardboard Box 32. Welcome in. How are we doing? Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. Hello, hello. Yeah, big cheat code right here, chat, for you guys that are new. W background music. Hell yeah, Rocco. Glad you like it. These fins, right? This is installed straight, like so. But if I hold Shift and I go W, y'all see that? Shift W, little one of those, right? Kind of a cheat code, right? Think of bullets. Spin stabilizing. When I have a probe like this that does not have a whole lot of built-in torque, I can use the aerodynamics to keep me straight because it spins me really fast. You guys will see here in a minute. What do I have for science? It makes everything red when you try to enable it. Venus textures 16K. When you try to enable it with the Venus 16K textures. Major mods, yeah, I actually installed, I did Soul, less than realism. I tried to do Kerbalism, but I think Kerbalism is kind of borked right now with Soul. B9, procedural tanks, the stuff to make, like large scale, real scale boosters, something like that. Super light, and then volumetric Cloud 5. Mostly all the visual stuff. All right, science. Here we go. Thermometer. Duh. Not going to put that on there. We're going to go one of these right here. Let's just do it like right here. Oh, and twig scale too. Scoot you up. Makes Venus 16K texture. That's super weird. Try a different one. Along with everything else, yeah, weird. Suborbital science canister. We're gonna keep it nice and simple here. What do we name this, chat? What are we naming this? This mission series, this sounding rocket mission series. We're gonna name it. Let's go Triton. Triton 1-0. What's good, twin? What's happening, Arm Geese? I saw you follow me off stream earlier. I was sitting around here just kind of tinkering around with mods and stuff, and I saw a follow come through. Ooh, Z Cole Scott with the sub. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Okay, yeah, the Triton 1-0 here. I do not have any launch clamps. That's fine. Let's go ahead. Let's simulate this and just make sure we're good to go. And then yeah. And then we build. Alright, so watch this, chat. Spin stabilizing. Watch what the little rocket here does. See, I think this is what's messing with Kerbalism. But I tried it in launch and everything, and the science is still, it's still all wonky. Anyway, here we go, sim. Well, I didn't click on my science modules, that's fine. Ooh, okay, so the telemetry's working. I unfortunately cannot click on my science. That's fine. Yeah, no, I can't do it through here. No, temperature scan? No, I can't. Okay, well, this thing works. This thing works. So we'll go back. Again, I would say, yeah, it's fine. It's just a sim anyway. Hold on a sec. All right, we're holding. We're holding. Okay, so let's go back through here. Let's go to the Triton 1. We're gonna add it to our build list here. Add a building plans. Okay. Build. Cannot be built. Contains parts which are not available at the moment. Okay, interesting. But it is being built. The shrimp is not available. The shrimp right here. Why is it not available? Well, this one. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's throw these fins and stuff back on here. Same deal. We're gonna put it right here, 4x sim, and then just a little one of those. Get some spin stabilization going on. Yeah, remove that from building. And then you can't uninstall Parallax. You can delete it from your game data folder. All right, we're gonna offset this, clip it in, like so. Same with the thermometer here. Add this right here. We're gonna set them to already run as soon as we launch, so I don't have to worry about clicking on it. Is what we do. Let's run that as well. Do I have batteries? We do indeed. 100 charge a piece. Let's add 2 of them right here, like so. I'm just gonna clip those in there nicely. All right, save. This is gonna take us 67 days to build here. It's really not so bad. So add to building plans, and then build, and build. It should be building. It's not gonna cost me a whole lot to build, which is nice. Oh shit. Okay. Get rid of you. Scrap. Scrap. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm clicking the right ones here. Scrap. I clicked it a lot. And scrap. And now what we're going to do is we're going to warp to complete. 67 days to build a little fucking tube full of hard solidified fertilizer is really all that is. An hour to roll that thing out too is crazy. But it's fine. Let's go right here. The Triton 1-0 is ready to launch, chat. Ready to launch. So here we go. Let's do it. We're just gonna double check. We got contracts going, right? Yeah, it's done. That's all that is. A whole bunch of contracts. Let's just make sure. Okay, invalid situation. That's running. Okay, that is also running. We're gonna do it. All right, full throttle. I have no idea how long this is gonna fly for because we don't have MechJeb unlocked yet. So here we go. What an insane thrust to weight ratio. We are ripping. Way too fast, way too low, but that's fine. We're gonna get some contracts, get some money. We can research some more stuff like parachutes, you know what I mean? Recover our probes full of science when they come back down. We're gonna get some data off of this anyway, so it's all good. That's weird that the biological sample is not going. It should be. Can I hit my thermometer, please? Please? Can I get lucky? What do you see? I think this probe has, like, no torque. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna fall back. Give me that. Let me click it. Alright, now we're just gonna... Alright, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We'll still get some data. The thing that we did get is a lot of money off of that. And now it's just gonna be a missile. Now it's just gonna be a missile. Spinning very rapidly and descending very rapidly as well. And the thing that I don't know that we'll get though is the fins lived. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get any science off of that, but we'll see. I should have opened it before launch. Yeah, I should have, and then pinned it is what I should have done. A rookie mistake. We got 8 science here, which is not enough for like literally anything. That's fine. So what we might do is we might warp to tech completion here. Can't really build a whole lot else. We could, what we could do, I think we already got the science for it. Yeah, we did. Off of the launch pad, we already got science for it. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much we kind of need the next couple of steps up. We gotta break the Karman line. You know what I mean? And I already completed these. Okay. So let's see what's available here. Reach the upper atmosphere. Yeah, we want that. And then Karman line, mayhaps. Altitude sounding rocket. All I have to do is reach 33 kilometers with a sounding rocket. Yeah, it's too easy. Too easy. And then we go Karman line. I'm at max now. Okay. Nothing we have in our arsenal here. Well, no, we could. Check it out. We could. You gotta uninstall Eve to get Soul. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Here's what we're gonna do. A little one of these. Might be a little too big. Oh, what's our... I don't even know what our mass is. Not having mech jeb is actually super tragic. I think the torch here with 82 kilonewtons of thrust in vacuum and 76 at sea level should be okay. These are very small parts, very small tanks. That gives us 5.6 thousand meters a second of delta V. So I think we do it. Let's slap a thermometer on here just for good measure. Yeah, start the let's do a little one of these. Don't have any parachutes, don't have any nothing. However, hopefully we can be in space or in the atmosphere long enough for the science to get done and then transmit. It's kind of what I'm really hoping. Let's go Triton 1-1. And just now what do we got a range of? I think 100 kilometers. We'll slap one of these on just to be safe. Yeah, we got 250 right here. Just one. For the one time. Let's clip it in a tiny little bit. Like so. We're flush with the fuselage here. What science are we doing? We are doing some super basic a telemetry report and a thermometer is what we're doing. Also, welcome in, Jeremiah. How we doing? Good to see you again, buddy. How we doing? Yeah, I think here we go, chat. Big time move right here. Before you have launch clamps, what you can do is this. And just like that, a launch stabilizer. Just like that. Ooh, Airstrike Elvanov. Welcome in. How we doing? Glad to see you. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Soul RP1. I just installed this on the second install with Prince. Ooh, what's Principia? That sounds real familiar. Yeah, never actually played RP1 like genuinely and sincerely. It's the N-body physics mod. What does it even mean? What does that even mean? Liam, what's happening, buddy? How we doing? Okay. That's a 99-day build, is what that is. I'm confident in our design. Do we say fuck the sim? Yeah, we do. All right, let's add this to the building plans. Is what we do. We'll save one last time. Then we'll leave. Ooh. Parts which are not available. Oh, I think I gotta buy those. All right. Well, if that's the case, we just pretty sure it means all the physics are actually calculated by everything pulling on everything else. Oh, that's actually insane. That's actually insane. Instead of just the game physics. Yeah, that's actually crazy. That sounds. How am I so good at this game, Liam? I am not. I'm actually trash. Reignition launch pad. Am I not building anything right now? No, that's right. We're gonna warp to basic rocketry being done. I think it's like 100 days wasted. Yeah, it was. That's fine. That's fine. Basic rocketry is researched and now unlocked. So now we can actually, now we can actually build the Triton 1-1 is what we can do. I'm amazing. Well, shoot, thanks. Thanks. I'll take your word for it. Also, duplicated music. What is this? KSP, please. Let's go. Let's do. It's my only probe. Let's do. The science is gonna be. I don't have any parachutes to recover that either. Yeah, we're just gonna launch just like this. That's how we do this. But until you have the courage to play this, you got a regular install with a metric ton of mods instead of, nah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. Are you sending your first rocket that you made yourself to the moon? Yeah, hell yeah, buddy. Let me know how it goes. Yeah, airstrike. Are you big into like realism? Is that what you chase in KSP? Or are you more like a sci-fi type KSP? It's talking about like a space empire. Yeah, we're gonna build. Get out of here. Yeah, remove this. Triton 1-1. Yes, please build. Okay, well, I don't actually have these unlocked. That's fine. Okay, now build. There we go. Save, get out of here. Warp to the build. And then see what's what. See what kind of science we can't get. We have $46,000. We're doing pretty good. 92 days left until this is done. What a... Do we go R&D? Or do we go VAB? We're going to go VAB. We're going to go VAB. And what does that take our... build time to? Okay, we knocked 19 days off. Do I maybe... I got how much? 46,000? Maybe we do another point here. Okay, another 9 days. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then we should get some money off of this because maybe, ideally, sending your first... Oh, I already read that. I already read that. All right, roll it out. And then hopefully what this does... excuse me, is we get to the Kármán line. No, all we gotta do is get high atmosphere. That's all. That's all we gotta do. Okay, so let's start telemetry report here. Already running, and the temperature report already running. Let me just pin this, just in case. We have straight fins this time. Still gonna engage SAS. What do we got here? Deadline expired. Okay, well, that's tragic. And fire the main engines. There we go. Only heard part of what you said. Nah, you're chilling. You're chilling. I was just asking you if you like chase realism or if you're more like sci-fi. You know what I mean? Like fictional builds, creative builds, stuff like that. Just kind of how you play KSP. Yo, TikTok, you guys are going nuts. We got 2.6K likes already. 40 minutes in. Oh, you got 2 installs, one for each. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I think we're for sure gonna make it to the Kármán line. If we don't melt on the way up. I guess I could throttle down. My brain was still in SRB mode. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and do that. A nice easy means of acceleration here is what we do. RP1 Prince PS Soul on the B install. KSP with tons of planet packs and other stuff. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you got like your realistic build and then you got the Star Trek, Star Wars version. No, that makes sense. Oh yeah, Chad, we still got 800 meters a second in Delta V. We're gonna get to like 300 kilometers up. Is what we're gonna do. So we should, at the very least, I don't know about with our electric charge, but we should, at the very least, get a telemetry report here. Okay, I'm a liar. Probe's dead. Look at how high we are, chat. Accidentally and unintentionally. These graphics are nice. I feel like those are not volumetric clouds. Okay, well, we got our telemetry report. That's good. We got something. Are the clouds just thin? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I think the clouds are just thin. Is what that is. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. That's fine. Well, we got, what, 3 science out of that? We got some. Is 6K Delta V good for the month? Your phone notifies me when I'm live. Ooh, oh shucks, you got notifications on for me. Is a 6K Delta V good? I think yeah, you can make it, and you can definitely do a flyby, and maybe even a high orbit. Nah, yeah, you should be super fine. All right. What let's see. Now we're going crude. All right. What do we got here? What do we got here? Crude count record of 2. Crude, yeah, crude. Uncrewed altitude record of 1,400 kilometers. So we were just shy of that. That's fine. And a speed record of 5,000 meters a second with the follow. TNX Yankee, much appreciated, big dog. Welcome in. How we doing? Glad to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so we don't have the science. Wow, we got a lot of money from that. You're everywhere? Ooh. Where'd you come from? Were you from TikTok? Let's we don't have the science to unlock crude stuff yet. Let's see what we're working with here. I don't have science for anything actually. We have survivability. Ooh, so we can recover some of these probes here. Because I think, yep, we get a parachute right there. We get some good stuff. Heat shields. Ooh, a new probe. Thank God. Thank God, with some solar panels. Kerbalism container. See, Kerbalism is weird in this configuration. Okay, so what this means, chat. Well, sort of, kind of. We don't have any good payload fairings. Is what we don't have. Let's unlock this anyway. We're gonna unlock that anyway. We still have a ways to go until the technology is researched. But I kind of want to warp to, that's so long. 100, that's a, goodness. That is so long. That's 2 years. That's almost 3 years. All right, it's fine. So what we do instead, let's, we got batteries, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, all right, okay. Well, what we can do here, chat, is, yeah, no fairings though. But if our probe survives the journey up, what we can do here, I hate how not realistic this looks. I hate how not aesthetically pleasing this is. We can do this right here. Make it at least a little more aerodynamic, I guess. We can scale it down some and make it at least a little more flush. Like so. You know what I mean? Maybe like one more little tick. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Let's do that, and then let's go. Let's just do standard. We're gonna go high and high. Ah, but I can't use that probe yet. Right? Because it's part of the, yeah, it's part of the, oh, shit. Damn it, chat. Okay, back to the OG. Well, hold on. Open, don't save. Try it in 1-1. All right, so here's what we do. I don't think we actually have these unlocked yet. And I don't know that we can transmit data. No, we're going to skip it. We're going to skip it for now, because I think really all we unlocked with that was the telemetry report. So we're going to add the goo canister here. One more tick. Okay, nope, I'm a liar. Scale you down. All right, here, scale you down. Yeah, like so. Like so, and then we're gonna go 4 batteries here and clip these in, and then away we go. So let's add you to build plans, and then we build it. Okay, there it goes. Say it one more time. Are we naming these rockets? Yeah, I mean, this is the one that we're about to launch right here is the Triton 1-1. You know what I mean? Just the Triton mission series, the Triton sounding rocket mission series. What am I currently working on? We still got an uncrewed speed record and then an altitude of 1,400,000 meters. We could go Carmen line right here and enter into space. Yeah, here we go. As probe and not relay rover debris, etc. Okay, so what we can do, space of 70 kilometers. All right. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to warp to the build of the Triton 1-1 again. Is what we do. Another 70 days. Wow, we're already a year in. Roll you out. 2 hours to roll out is nuts. Amir's okay. What's happening, buddy? How we doing, big dog? Welcome back. Good to see you again. And let's go ahead and launch the Triton 1-1. Round 2, except we have more electric charge. Therefore, we should get more science. Is what we should be getting. Let me just... Holy... Oh yeah, that's from going very fast and very high. All right, let's just make sure here. I'm gonna pin all this stuff. I'm gonna save that for when we're super high up. Yeah, thermometer's going. Let me just get all these here pinned. In the event that I gotta click them again. Everything but the goo is running, so let's go ahead and launch it. Yeah, we're chilling. We got 410 electric charge. We're gonna telemetry report of the atmosphere here. Funny looking rocket, yeah, it's super low tech. Sending the kaboom powered microphone to space, yeah, literally, yeah, yeah. I do have unmanned before manned is what I've got. Look at how pretty this shit is. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, let me throttle down. We're not quite cinematic yet. I forgot that we're not on an SRB. Yeah, this is super pretty. I'm already like stupidly impressed with the entirety of the Soul mod. It is phenomenal. And especially with volumetric clouds, it just looks great. We should get a contract at 70K. What we should get. Let me throttle down. We're going real fast. There we go. Yeah, we got into space on the Carmen line. That is it right there. You got to see a SpaceX booster landing before you die. I've seen it with my own eyeballs from the Gulf side of Florida. During a nighttime launch, you can, yeah, thank God for excessive thrust away, indeed. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, when I lived in Florida, I lived in Tampa. And if it was a nighttime launch, you could just barely, before the first stage hit the, like dipped over the horizon, you could see the reignition on the way back down. It was pretty cool. Yeah, anyway. All right, here we go. Now we're getting some good science. The telemetry report's done. So we're just doing the temperature and the goo. Let's hit some warp speed here. All right, temperature's done. That's 4 science right there. There we go. We're kind of cooking. I don't know that the goo is going to be done. It's still another 12 minutes. We'll get some science from it. Let me see if I can transfer data here. No. Okay. That's fine. Liam, you are on the way to the Mun. You still got 4.7K Delta V. Hell yeah, buddy. Good stuff. Good stuff. You're a calm little New York distance away from... Oh. Yeah, that's super far. Like from Florida, from SpaceX launches? Is that what you mean? I'm confused. All right, we're gonna go ahead and warp. And I think what we'll just do, yeah, we're not gonna get the goo, but we got at least like halfway there. Last cruise you went on out of Port Canaveral. Got to see a booster landing from the top of the ship. Oh, that's super dope. Yeah, super cool. We're getting some atmospheric data here. So we'll still get some stuff. You're in New York? Okay, yeah, yeah. No, that makes sense. Oh, music. There we go. Yeah, sometimes the VAB will glitch out, even if you got music. We're just gonna do this. Boom. Range safety. Yeah, sometimes even if you have music off in your game, it'll still come on when you go to the hangar. Don't know why. All right, what are we doing here? We got, yeah, those 2 contracts done. Establish stable orbit. See, this is where things are going to get hard. Reach a suborbital trajectory and return. Okay, well, that's easy enough. Just got to recover the probe. Downrange milestone, 3,000 kilometers. It's provided in the F3 screen is not accurate, so please do not base your attempts off of it. Okay. 3,000 kilometers or more downrange with an uncrewed craft. Okay. It is very doable, I think. Or we can do this guy right here. It's just another one, sounding rocket altitude. Very achievable. We're going to get this regardless, so let's go ahead and do that. And what we can do is also this one right here, where it's just suborbital. But that's with a parachute. We could try downrange. Is what we could try. Suborbital, over 139 kilometers for the contract to be completed. Current distance that your rocket has traveled can be seen in the contract. Okay, all right. Okay, so what we can do... I don't have any fucking mech jeb. Is the thing. So we only got 63 days until engineering is done. So let's warp to that. Yeah, here we go. Okay. What parts did I get with this? Not a lot. That's fine. And I still need more science. Okay. All right. Your Firefly is gone. Why? How did that happen? Upgrades. How much do I have? I got 1 point. I'm gonna go R&D. I'm gonna slap one in there. And then let's see what that does for... Wow, that knocked off like 100 days. Okay, yeah, that's pretty dope. Let's launch here. I still don't have this as part of survivability. You installed the soul. Firefly shouldn't be gone though. Unless you uninstalled it, it shouldn't be gone. Worst case, just reinstall it too, worst case. The thing here, chat, is I don't know. The early science grind is real indeed, especially with this playthrough. We can't really do... Because I don't have any parachutes. I don't have any parachutes, so I can't recover. What if I did this? What if I do this right here? That's suborbital. I don't think it's gonna give me anything at the launch pad. Yeah, Brandon, you might just have to nuke your install and start from scratch. That is the fix for everything. See, I caution from... Well, let's open up, don't save, Triton 1-1. I caution trying to maneuver. We got gimbal. We do not. This is the torch. The torch does not have gimbal, I do not believe. We got, okay, we got some. Oh, control, duh, I'm an idiot right here. Okay, so we do have gimbal. Damn, I should have ran some duplicate builds. What a waste of time we just did. So we can try to maneuver, and we could try to see what's what. Here's the thing, chat. I don't know at what speed / altitude you start a gravity turn in RSS. Is the thing. But we're gonna try it. Yeah, we're gonna try it. Ooh, Rocco Vecchi liking the live? Oh, you're nuts. 3K. 3K in the first hour of a live is insane. Okay. Don't save. We're going to build. And then we're going to just... Oh, fuck. One day I'll get good at this, I swear. We're gonna build. Yeah, build that, please. And then we're gonna try to maneuver it, chat, is what we're gonna do. Your volumetric clouds are also gone. Yeah, you're gonna have to go to Patreon. Unless you saved them like locally, you're gonna have to go back to Patreon and get them. Yeah, vessels. 75 days. What do we got here? 568. Okay, all right. Here we go. And roll out. There it is. Let's launch and let's try to maneuver. Is what we're gonna try. But again, I don't know at what speed / altitude we really start a gravity turn, so maybe I'm just gonna do it like 100 meters a second, do, you know, the pitch that our prograde kind of shift itself over, try to follow it down some, you know what I mean? I don't really know, and I don't have mech yet, so, or do I? I do, but I don't. Is there not usually... Isn't there usually a mech jet panel anyway? Just for being installed? Alright, whatever. Yeah, whatever, dude. Alright, here we go. 3, 2... 1... Oh, I can get some science from just right here. It's fine, we're still gonna run it. Alright. Here we go. I'm gonna go 3/4 throttle. No, I'm gonna go even slower. Alright. This is a good rate of acceleration here. I'm gonna go at 150 meters a second. Ooh, SHZ with the big gamble. Okay, now I'm gonna pitch. And see what this does. Okay, I think I started it too late. Yeah, I think I started it too late. The aerodynamics are strong. Or I just don't have enough gimbal. No, I got the gimbal. I saw it just then. However, chat, I fear it is not enough. Oh, we're pitching ever so slightly here. Yeah, I just have like no maneuverability. This is what I don't have. So land on the mun, do I deorbit at my parry or your apo? You can at literally anywhere. Your parry is your lowest point of orbit. So you can kill your orbit literally wherever you want. But it is more efficient to, if your parry is right where you want it, at your apo you can start killing speed. Because it's just less delta V that you got to spend to kill your orbit. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you can kill the orbit wherever you want. Look, chat, we're ever so slow. I'm gonna actually get kind of crazy here. Do I turn off SAS? Let aerodynamics do their thing? Ooh. Yeah, here we go. The sign of a decent enough gravity turn is when you can go SAS off, and you'll see that the craft will pitch down on its own. But I think our acceleration is a little too high, so we'll throttle down some. We still got 2K of delta V left. Is the Triton gonna pitch down on its own? I don't think so. It's straying a little bit. Easy, easy. Okay, we're at 70 kilometers up, so I feel like I can get kind of aggressive here with the pitch. Easy, easy. Here we go. Scuffed ass gravity turn. It's fine. It's fine, chat. We're low tech. We're learning. Flying high oceans. Okay, that's where we are. Let me run this. Okay, well, let me not. All right, telemetry is going. We are out of gas. Engine shut off. To the ocean we go. Let's see what we get here. No telemetry, no temperature. 18 minutes on the goo capsule. I don't think that we're gonna get it. We're just not gonna spend enough time up here. There we go. Let me turn SAS off. We'll just come crashing back down. Is what we'll do. I don't know that we're gonna have fulfilled any contracts either. Yeah, I don't think so. That's fine. Wow, that's not even close. I got 800. I'm gonna be like 900 kilometers downrange by the time we crash down. That's actually like not even a little bit close. We're bad, chat. Four minutes on the telemetry for atmosphere. Look at these visuals, though. These visuals are super nice. Incredible, if you will. All right, there we go. Now we're just a dart. Now we're just a giant lawn dart. All right, into the ocean we go. Yeah, 1,000 meters. That's going to be it for the Triton 1-1. And we didn't really get anything for it. So I think what we're going to do... Like what we're going to do is maybe warp to the next tech unlock is what we do. Space Center here. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We just don't have science for like anything else. 18 and a 20. See, the stuff starts getting really good here. I would love some controllability. I think... No, it's just a fin. But maybe we start to get, some of these engines might have better gimbal. That's the OG right here, the Reliant, and we have the Valiant right here. Better tanks, yeah. But we also get solar panels here, so we can make it into space. Oh, we can also recover our payload too with the parachute. That's the big one there, is the parachute. So let's go ahead, and I think we'll just go ahead and spend a whole year researching. That feels like an obscene waste of time, but it is what it is. Because look, we got the science. So let's get that here, and let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and I I wouldn't have been able to. It's fine. All right. What's the furthest place you can go in KSP? Elu, or just like stupidly far away from the sun on an escape trajectory. Wow, what's up? Or are you asking like me specifically? Me personally, what's the farthest I can go? All right, let's go. Let's go. The music to the thing again. All right, let's add this right here so we can get some sort of nose cone going. I don't know that the fuel will transfer is the thing, and I don't have a nose cone, so it's actually kind of tragic. It's all right. What's this for? I just joined. What? Unknown. This rocket? You deleted the Black Racks volumetric clouds free, and you can't get it back now. You bought 5, right? Like you subscribed. You can't get it back. It's on Patreon. Just wondering if it's modeled further than the solar system. No, it's just there are mods where you can get like made up solar systems, but no. Stock is just yeah, I know. This is a fresh career playthrough. Fuck, that's right. Contracts expire. Yeah, it's like RP1. Less than realism. It's like a light realism overall. Let's go about right here. 0.7 will do. You got the free one? Oh, you got the free one. We'll just go back and you can just go back and get it. How come? You should be able to just re-download it if it's free. You know what I mean? All right, procedural liquid tank. Countless years you've been playing this game and you just realized it might be the MUN just like it's... Yeah. Yes. And no, you didn't sub to his Patreon? Yeah, but if version 3 is free, how come you can't just get it again? You know what I mean? All right, here we go. We're maybe going to get a little crazy, chat. It's saying the drive doesn't exist. on Patreon. We're gonna make the, oh, I can't make it match. This is the worst part about low tech right here. And I remember this when I played proper realism overhaul. This is the shit that drove me nuts. But it's fine, chat. We're gonna figure it out. Maybe we just go. What if I go? That's not what I want. Oh, I can't even change the shape of it yet. Okay. Chat, it's fine. We'll figure it out. You need an adult here, adult with the shape of these. Yeah, literally. Yeah, fair. Very valid. Okay, well we're gonna do this right here. 0.7 is what it is. Ooh, that's kind of slick. We do have parachutes. Chat, here's the thing. We do have parachutes. Let's go decoupler. I don't think I can make the... Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, we're fine. Okay, decoupler. Fuel tank. And we have a reaction wheel on this probe as well, which we don't have... Yup, in the Stay Putnik. Okay, meaning we're going to be a little more maneuverable than before. We're just going to go dark. This is what we do. Yeah, right here. Boom, right here. Copy, paste, please. Crow Real, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Didn't know what to say to make my presence known. You can say whatever. Or nothing at all. But welcome, man. Good to see you again. Ooh, Liam, good stuff, buddy. Landed on the moon. Is that your first time ever on the moon? With dark right there, and then right here as well. This rocket is looking nice, chat. It's looking real good. That's LFO. See, I don't know if the fuel... Oh, what are we doing, chat? We have parachutes. What are we doing out here? Look at this. Okay, and what this means as well is maybe, just maybe, what's the difference in these two? Who knows? That's the real question. We're gonna do the other one, so I can tweak it. Come down here. Do like we'll do like so. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Just first in a rocket you built yourself. And okay, yeah, good stuff. I mean, that's still huge. It's a huge deal, you know what I mean? Immaculate work, buddy. Uh-huh. Just run forever, please. Telemetry report. Run forever, please. See, here's the thing. Is I don't have Kerbalism right now. Well, I do, but it's different. This rocket is, it just looks gross. It just looks not good. You know what I mean, chat? I think, do we just do the torch again? 43.95. Swivel is too big. Scale down. Yeah, about same. All right, chat. Are we gonna get crazy with stages? Is that what we're gonna do here? The Pug has 37. That is 1,343 meters a second in Delta V. Okay. We're kind of cooking here, chat. Yeah, we're not really, though. No, we are. Okay. I gotta increase your scale by, like, right there. There we go. And then you, yep, 0.7. Go dark. What we're gonna do, add these here, and then we are going to I can't reduce the size, right? Maybe. Yes, we can. Chat, we're about to go places. Okay, well, I can't really, but it's fine. I think I also can't make it any longer. But what I can do is plain metal, recolor GUI. Where are you? There you are. We're gonna do dark gray. Yeah, perfect. All right. Yeah, chat, we're cooking. We're cooking. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Copy and paste these. What a disgusting looking rocket. This just looks awful. And that's like the same amount of Delta V. We are, it's like one tank. Scale down. And I don't have any information on my thrust weight ratio, which is tragic. I just don't know. I just don't know what it is. This looks atrocious. This just looks awful. This just looks so stupid. Too small. All right, you know what, chat? Enough is enough here, chat. I'm so limited on the things that we can do. Plain metal, recolor GUI. Yeah, I'll just make you white. Yeah, that's fine. We just do another one of these right here. That is 227. This is 192. I think it's got 140 solid fuel. This has more. That's the one that I just put. I'm almost positive. Oh, that's right. Close that menu. Absolutely disgusting. It's fine. It's overweight anyway. We kind of really cooked with we're not going to save that. We kind of really cooked with the Triton 1-1. With the 4,718 meters a second of Delta V. Here's what we can do too, is we can take the swivel and we can tweak scale it, make it smaller, capitalize on its gimbal capability because it has a 3-degree vector range is what it has. And I do believe a higher ISP rating, 275 to 295, and this is okay, but as we get higher it gets better. This is 240 to 270, and this is, wow, trash, 150 to 320. Okay, all right, now I think this right here is going to be the move. Okay, so we'll do it like this. Get rid of you, and we're gonna put the other probe back on, like so. Do you right here. Do you right here. And then do we're gonna I hate everything about it. But we'll do it. It's fine. We're going to scale down this probe a little tiny bit. We're just going to make it more aerodynamic. Add a decoupler right here. Scale you down. Yeah, please. Throw that back on. Okay, and then a parachute on the top so that we can recover our payload. Triton 1-2. Low tech is actually purgatory and trash. And we are rocking a smooth 3,188 meters a second of Delta V. This is actually gross. Okay, but it's not all lost though. Check this out. Check this out. We're gonna scale it down a little tiny bit more. 0.675. Let's go 0.650. What we can do, chat. I still have another 6 tons that I can go. I don't have any radial decouplers. But what I can do. Get rid of these fins here. Get rid of those fins. And let's get a little funky here, chat. Let's do like one of these. Yeah, a little something like that. And then we'll do this right here. And then like so. And then I can even, like a little one of these, you know what I mean? And then, disgusting. Actually foul. Some basic fins here. We're gonna decouple. We'll actually do parachute first, is what we'll do. I want to simulate this thing. I want to simulate this because this feels weird, and I'm not confident in its performance. And by that I mean mostly I don't know if it's gonna drain fuel out of here. So let's launch. No, I don't think it does because our delta V did not change. Oh, it does. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. Thrust to weight ratio is definitely struggling. For sure. It literally looks like stock sandbox rockets. It literally does. It looks like trash. I hate it. I hate it. I did not clip that in. That's fine. Let me run this. Okay, yeah. I don't think this is... Oh, it's just not gonna... Sounding... Oh! No, it doesn't even open. How the fuck do you... Maybe in Simulate it won't do it. See, as we're getting higher, though, our delta V is also getting higher. We're going to start a slight pitch over, is what we do. To start, like, somewhat of a gravity... something resembling a gravity turn, maybe. Yeah, this playthrough makes me feel like an idiot. Do we go SAS off? See what this does? With mods, you can do anything. That is very true. That is very true. Okay, see, we're pitching down. Okay, SAS is off, and we're engaged in something that slightly resembles a gravity turn. Now, whether or not I did it at the right time remains to be seen, but it feels good. We're at 21 kilometers up, and we're not quite at a full 45 degrees yet, which feels good because the Kármán line is higher. Space is a lot higher. Dino, what's happening, baby? What's happening, Dino? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, this feels good. I'm gonna decelerate a little bit. This feels like we've done a slightly successful gravity turn here. Doing good. How about you? We are chilling. A brand new playthrough of KSP here. Brand new career mode. I think we're straying a little bit from our pro grade. So I might... Yeah, we're gonna hit the sticks. Is what we do. We go about right here. We go orbit. Yeah. And we're just gonna translate all... Wow, we still have 2K meters a second in delta V. Yeah, chat, we're kind of cooking right here. It's a shame I don't know what my Apple is, but we'll see. We'll see. SHZ, you laughing at the sound emotes? Marie WX with the big smiles. Indeed. My thoughts exactly. Yeah, see, this is good. We're like really kind of cooking now. I think we'll be technically in space. And we're getting a lot of horizontal velocity here. I'm still going to stay pitched up a little tiny bit. Oh, well, this is the sim anyway. This rocket design feels good. It's kind of off to a slightly rocky start with that thrust to weight ratio, but I mean, it's not bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not bad. Chad, I kind of dig it. It's kind of nice. It's kind of a nice little design, you know? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, SAZ. Now you get it. Now you're getting it. Why do my textures look so bad? Wow, that was a really fast warp. Okay. Well, I think this will be the. See, but here's the thing, chat. What do we gain from this rocket specifically? The music went to start. Yeah, what do I gain from that rocket design specifically? The Triton 1-2. J Jones 401, welcome in, buddy. What an entrance. What an entrance indeed. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. All right. So I don't know what this actually does. A sounding payload. Like what? Swapping you out. Oh, it just holds samples, is what it does. Yeah. Well, we're just gonna skip that then. Let me clip you in. All right there. So. Okay, well, that's as good as that gets. All right. This is going to take 90 days, 1 hour, 53 minutes, and 35 seconds to build this rocket. I'm going to skip the antenna, I think, because we have a built-in 81K antenna rating. Yeah, there you go, J Jones. Now everybody's hitting the soundboard. We're going to put that antenna back, is what we do. And I think, yeah, I think we send this, is what we do. I don't know that I'll get the downrange contract fulfilled, is what I don't know. You thought it was a don't? Like a donut? Oh. Yeah. It's the purgatory of low-tech rocket design. Yeah, all right. We're gonna build this. Get out of here. Go away. Add to building plans. There we go. Build. And then let us. How much science do I have? Save and continue. I think I don't have enough for like literally to do like anything at all. What contracts am I working on? Still a speed record. And an altitude record of 1,400 kilometers, 1.4 millivanilli meters. What tech am I working on? No tech. Okay, and I can't afford anything else either. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead. Warp to complete. And let's roll it out. Let's roll it out. Warp. Now let's launch this thing. Let's launch this rocket, yeah? And we can, in fact, recover this payload as well. Start telemetry, please. Yes. And start you, please. And then away we go. Away we go. Thrust to weight ratio is a little bit better. Now that we scrapped the payload off the top. How did I do that gravity turn? That was at like, I think like 100 meters a second ish. Liam, you absolutely should do a career playthrough. It is very gratifying. To me, it's the most fun way of playing KSP. Not everybody loves it though. Some people are purely sandbox. Some people like science a little bit better. But I wish there was a little more to the management of KSP. And it sort of kind of scratches the itch. You know what I mean? All right, 100 meters a second. Let's start a slight pitch. And just see what's what. What's the best way to get science in the beginning? Literally just put a Mark 1 command module on the launch pad with a goo canister, a thermometer, and the science thing. And that'll get you like 20 science for doing nothing. All right, prograde is creeping down, so we're going to turn SAS off, let our rocket follow with gravity and aerodynamics. And then, yeah, we're just going to ride the prograde down. I don't think we'll get the downrange contract, which I think I've already said like a million times, but we'll see. You think me sending 10 sats at a time was the best idea? Hey, it could be. Depending on how you deploy them, it could be. All right, Liam, yeah, get out of here, buddy. Go sleep. Hope the rest of your night goes good. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chit-chatting it up. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow at tomorrow's stream. Night, buddy. All right, yeah, we're kind of moving and grooving right here. 45-degree pitch, almost. And we are at almost 600 meters a second of speed at 20 kilometers above sea level. I think we're in really good shape. We got a telemetry analysis for 3 science. Temperature still has 9 minutes. We're still running some more telemetry analysis here. And this should be pretty good. This should be pretty good. I wish that I could see my Apo. But I think that's just going to be when I unlock MechJeb later, is how that goes. I mean, for looking dumb as fuck, this rocket's kind of stable. This rocket's kind of sturdy. You know what I mean? I'm going to throttle down. We're kind of moving and grooving now. We still got 2,000 meters a second of Delta V left. We're actually doing, like, really good. We're, like, high up in the atmosphere now. We should be, like, in space for sure. All right, easy, rocket, easy. It's straying a little bit. So we're gonna hold. We're gonna hold about, like, right here or so. So we still get some elevation. Let me throttle down a little bit because we're not quite in space yet. Let me pitch up some more. And we'll just hold about right here. I'll throttle down even more because we're still technically in the atmosphere. Oh, we're about to crash. We're about to crash in like fucking Pennsylvania. Our launch profile was not all that great, admittedly. We're gonna be just shy too of the 5,000 meters a second contract. Yeah, by 500 meters a second, we're shy. That's fine. Yeah, this is a really good launch. Got 30 seconds on the telemetry analysis. 7 minutes on the temperature. Yeah, we kind of killed it this time. 150,000 meters. Okay, so I probably should have... Where are we at now? Okay, we're in space now. I probably should have not pitched down as aggressively as I did. As soon as we did. I think it's better if you leave them at different orbit sections for better connection. Yeah, you kind of want to space them out, right? Make like a triangle with them. So if you got Kerbin like in the middle, right? This is Kerbin. You put a satellite here, here, and here. If you got 3 of them, you know what I mean? You space them out so they're always, you have complete connection all the way around Kerbin, but they can all talk to each other. So no matter what side of Kerbin you're on, you always have signal. You know what I mean? All right, chat. Re-entry time. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm going to turn off SAS. We still have plenty of battery left. Temperature scan. 7 minutes on it. That's fine. I don't think we got anything from this. From the goo. Yeah, I don't think it did a single thing. Oh, we only got 9 seconds on telemetry here. From atmospheric, I think. Okay, 1.8. I think we're going to have enough for another research node in the R&D office, which is good. That'll give us some more shit to work with. You know what I mean? All right, we might honestly just burn up is what we might do. Remains to be seen. Yeah, I don't think our rocket lives, chat. We're ripping through the atmosphere. Where's your boy Jeb? We are unmanned before manned. Probes before crew. This playthrough. That's how this goes. Jeb will make an appearance. Jeb will make an appearance. Don't you worry. He'll make an appearance. Just not quite yet. All right, chat. This is really good. We will, in fact, recover our probe here. The rocket, not so much. New York is over there, just beyond the horizon. We are 10 kilometers above sea level. I'm gonna warp a little tiny bit. Deploy and decouple the probe here. Unlock staging. Why can I not unlock stage? I have no signal. Damn it, chat. I got no signal in the ocean. Well, okay, that's kind of tragic. Because I don't think the probe head is gonna live. I don't think so, like, at all. We're coming in at over 100 meters a second. I think that's it for our probe. I should have considered that. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, and we got nothing for it except we got some science. We got some science, which is good. So let's see what we can't unlock here. Okay, we can go stability. Not sure I'm interested in that. Or we could go. Yeah, better fuel tanks, better SRBs, better engines. Yup. A better decoupler. I think this is the move here, chat. Cause really all this is gonna give us? Well, we got radial decouplers. And we got more science right here. And we got better fins, nose cones. I think this is gonna be the move. We're not really hurting for engines yet, but we get radial decouplers, which is huge. We get a service module. Yeah, which we can put some stuff in, you know what I mean? So I think this is what we get, and we also get more science. $279,000 we have. Okay. How long? 681 days is fucking insane. Okay, we shaved off 100 days. Okay. Here's what we can do. Upgrades. I'm gonna buy a couple. Yeah, let's go boom boom. How many do I got? I got 3. 1 more. And then 2 here. Okay, yeah, 400 days. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. I didn't mean to click that. That's fine. Get out of here. Where is MechJeb? Where's my MechJeb? Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Is it in? Okay, can I get rid of all of this, please? Please. Please. It is that. Do I have somewhere in here is probably gonna be. Okay, there's a MechJeb controller. Okay. Maybe then is when it pops up. Oh, we got it in the next node here. Oh, that would be so nice to have some MechJeb. That would be fucking phenomenal. All right. Here's the thing, chat. What do we even? What's the point of launching another rocket, right? Because I'm gonna complete some science, but like not really a whole lot for kind of really anything. I think we just warp. I think is what we do. I think we're just gonna warp to I don't have any active slash accepted contracts here, so I think we're just gonna warp to our tech completion. 400 days. A whole year and a half has gone by, and we are that much smarter. Oh, Valentina's retired. I got like nothing out of her. Okay, so we're actually not gonna get like any of the OG crew by the time we get to crewed rockets. It's fine. All right. So what we have here, chat, is we have more stuff that we can build with, and potentially get to almost orbit, maybe, because with these, what we can do here is we have more science. We have this payload. Let's put that to the side for a minute. Yeah, see, now we're kind of cooking right here. Let's slap this like right here. Let's put this like right in here. What else can I put in there? More just science stuff. Put this right here. I'm gonna make sure all of these are on because I cannot mess with these while we're flying. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put something. We're doing something here. No, I think that's what we do. We just stay nice and aerodynamic. We'll keep the chute on top, and then we go down here. What are we looking like? Potentially in really good... God damn it. I can't make that flush, and it drives me nuts. Chat is what it does. It drives me absolutely nuts. Termite, what's happening, buddy? How we doing? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go ahead and paint this. Yeah, here we go. Let's just do like a bunch of these and see. Thank you. And see what this does. Let's go Triton 1-3. Get out of here. And we'll just pretend that that's nice and aerodynamically flush. Who won the giveaway? The giveaway has not happened yet. That's Friday. Let's see about... We have the Valiant here. Swivel again, 322 kilonewtons. Okay, 4,600 meters a second of delta V. Let's scale it down a little tiny bit, make it more flush. I think it's like a 1.125. Yeah, 1.15. There we go. Okay, almost 5,000 meters a second of delta V. But what's tragic is I don't know my thrust to weight ratio here. Oh, what we can do is we can add maybe some solar panels here. A little something like this. Like one of these, mayhaps. Not quite. I'll go like down one. No, we don't. We're gonna keep the. I'm gonna add like one battery in here. Is what we do, like right here, like so. Yep, put you right there. Ugh, atrocious. Actually aesthetically disgusting. All right, so let's go some decouplers here. Let's go radial. Okay, and we're gonna go. Oh, you know what we can do, chat? We might go kind of fucking crazy right here. 4 SRBs. Do it. I'm way overweight. What if I go 2? If I go 2 right here, I'm gonna start like this. So the gravity turn is that much easier. Okay, still a ton overweight. But that would give us quite a bit more delta V. Or, hear me out, we do not that. We do this right here, and we do this guy for 1,800. Okay, I can't really rescale that. Why the fuck can I not go like one little extra click? I can't rescale this one. And it gives me 37.5. It's a 320 ISP, 320 ISP. That also weighs 0.27 tons. That is double the weight. We could try the Valiant here. No, it's also huge. The Torch is little. ISP kind of sucks, but we could try a little something like this. No, it's terrible. I hate my lack of aesthetically pleasing options, chat. This is terrible. This is terrible. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this one right here. Wait, hold the phone. What I can probably do here Okay, chat, we're actually in business. Okay, we're actually potentially going kind of fucking nuts right here. All right, so that gives us 1600 meters a second in delta V. Okay, decoupler time. Okay, yeah, here we go. Go white. Uh-huh. And then we do 82, 322, 150. Okay, yeah, we do the swivel down here. Okay, 3200 plus 1600. However, what is our... Okay, we're like at the weight limit too. And we do have... I don't think we have any... Yeah, these are all just fins, not flight controls. The thing we want though right here is a decoupler. Yeah, like so. To decouple, yeah, from there. One of them. We're gonna blow open the payload. Let me open this up, make sure everything's running. Make sure it's all on. Yeah, atmospheric scan, goo. We got a battery there. Okay, close that. And then what we do, we're gonna do a little built-on antenna like this, is what we do. Ooh, unknown liking the live, much appreciated, thank you. Much appreciated, chat. We're gonna go, no, the built-in, what's our built-in comm here? 81K, man, good enough, good enough. All right, fins, and then we're in business. Those are huge. Those are also huge. Large black fin, short black fin. Can I scale these? I can. Okay. Well, that's quite nice. That's quite nice. Yeah, so let's do like one of these. That is so much nicer looking than every previous iteration. I'm already so much more pleased. It's only a 78-day build, too. Ooh, Roy liking the live. Much appreciated, big dog. Much appreciated indeed. How we doing? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to have you. All right. All right, save. Build. Get rid of the Triton 1, 2. Yeah, go away. Add to building plans. Build. Okay, here we go. Save, and then leave. And then we're probably going to warp to completion. Because, after all, why shouldn't we? It's only 78 days. Close. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to warp to the sunrise as well, is what we do. Roll out. Yeah, warp's complete. Here we go. Fucking sunrise again, please. We're 5 years in, and we haven't done anything of significance in this space agency. All right, launch. Here we go. The Triton 1-3. Huge improvements upon previous iterations of every sounding rocket. We are now working with multiple stages to further our advancement in space technology. All right, let me just double check everything here. These are all running, and I cannot open this up because those doors blow off, severely fucking with our aerodynamics. So all right, we are mission go, throttle up. 3, 2, 1, launch. Insane thrust to weight ratio. Okay, we can add so much more fuel. I'm gonna quarter throttle here. This is a good rate of acceleration. I was unsure without mech jet. You know what I mean? I don't know what our thrust to weight ratio is without mech jet. And I'm actually gonna get a little bit higher. I'm gonna go to like a 150 meters per second on the acceleration before I initiate a gravity turn. Yes, let's start it about right here. Is what we do. I'm telling you, I cannot wait to have mech jet. Here we go, and then we're gonna maintain this level of throttle. Turn SAS off and let our rocket ride the aerodynamics here. She's pretty stable. I'm gonna decelerate a little tiny bit more. No, this is a good rate. It's like 2 meters a second of acceleration here. Good profile. This is feeling good, chat. This feels really promising. I think we might get really far with this one. We might actually go kind of crazy with this one. Yeah, science is all going. We should get some more science as far as the atmospheric scans as well. No more space planes, new game. Yeah, Roy, this is a fresh career. Also, I didn't know you were watching the space plane playthrough. But yeah, welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. No, this is a fresh career because what we're doing is we are playing with the new and improved RSS, Real Solar System. It is called Soul, and it's like 64K textures, and it's crazy. And it's super nice. So just something to kind of change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? We're gonna decelerate even more. Yeah, we're actually. This is gonna be a really good launch. We still have 1,700 meters a second of delta V. I think we're kind of pitched up a little aggressively right now. But at stage 2, we're gonna have over 3,000 meters a second of delta V. Yeah, Roy. Yeah. So we should be doing pretty good. This launch. This feels really good. All right, we're gonna take over the sticks here. I'm gonna manually fly a little bit. Still don't know the ideal gravity turn for RSS, but that's okay. Ooh, Chandler with the like and the live, much appreciated, big dog. Welcome back. How we doing? Good to see you again. Did I restart? Yeah, it is a fresh career save. In Real Solar System is what we're doing. Playing with it's like the Realism Overhaul Light version. It's like less than Realism, some shit. Oh, we're still technically in the atmosphere. Let me hold this angle right here. This feels good. I just don't know the ideal gravity turn profile. Dang, why dang, Chandler? Why, what's up? All right, 200 meters a second of delta V left on the first stage. We have 3,000 in the next. If nothing else, we should get our downrange goal, which would be huge. More money. All right, we're going to go almost flat horizontal now. All right, stage. Stage 2, ripping. Ripping. Absolutely ripping. Let me throttle down a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is going to, chat, this is going to be nice. This is going to be good. I don't know that we'll get a full orbit. I think we're going to be, we still have a whole lot of delta V that we need more of. But I think we're going to get damn close. Maybe. I've never gotten an orbit in RSS, ever. Literally ever. I'm going to throttle down even more. We're going to go... She's a little unstable. Let's try and stabilize right here on the 90 heading line. Yeah, it feels all right. And just below horizon line, because we got a ways to go until our APO. We should not outrun our APO. We're still going, yeah, we're still climbing vertically. Yeah, we're moving and grooving. 1,000 meters a second of delta V still. We're kind of like killing it right now. No, we're not really, because I got 800 left. But we're like, do I got to pitch up more? I do. All right, well, you know, we still got really far. Not anywhere close to an orbit. Wow, the amount of delta V you need is actually insane. However, here's the thing, is we can pack a whole lot more fuel, because that first stage, the thrust to weight ratio was like kind of fucking crazy. So let's go ahead and decouple. Yeah, goodbye, see you never. And we're gonna go ahead and what is this? Oh, we got our speed. We got our speed record here. That's good. More money. I'm actually gonna do just the chute here, and I'm going to deploy the chute. It's armed. So hopefully when we lose signal upon re-entry and then when we're over the middle of the ocean, hopefully the chute does not deploy too early here, and we just kind of see what's what. And chat, I'm gonna let you guys, what's a good angle here? I'm gonna let you guys watch all of this cinematically because I gotta pee super bad. So hold on, I will be right back. I'm back, chat. I got chocolate. All right. Here we go. Okay. Let's see about re-entry. Let's see what's up here. Hopefully, we live. And the parachute deploys at the right time and not too early. Okay, well, there goes that idea. Okay. So what do we do here? Hello, Asma. What's going on, man? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. How we doing? How we feeling? All right. Do we just go straight up? We can accept this right here. That's just pure altitude. This right here. A sounding payload of at least 160 units on the craft. See, but what does a sounding payload do? What does that do? No, we knew this one right here. Oh, we actually have 2 already? Okay, yeah, we do. Okay, well, yeah, we can just launch that straight back up. We can make some modifications here. We can carry a whole lot more fuel than previously thought. However, no, we can't. How much money do we have? Wow, that is expensive to upgrade. Holy shit. That's actually crazy. Okay. Well, we can't do that. But what we can do is 2 more? Okay, just a hair over. Take 1 out. Okay, still over. Okay. How do we... You know what I think we do? I think we just, I think we just run it back. Yeah, all right. I think we just run it back. But I think this time we go straight up. I think we get the altitude, and we finish the science. I think is what we do. So let's go ahead. Let's do that. Yeah, let's build. Recondition, and then build the Triton 1-3 again. Let's complete. Yeah, please. Excuse me. Roll out. Warp. Here we go. Launch. And we're just going to go straight up this time. I think is what we do. And get all the science that we possibly can. Telemetry, please. And we're going to go like 3/4 speed. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Even lower on the throttle. And we just go straight up is all we do. Yeah, it's just done building. Okay. Yeah, and I don't know. We'll see what's what. Oh, I don't have an antenna built. We're actually going to lose... Oh, chat, we're so fucking stupid. Chat, we're so stupid. And by we, I mean you guys. You guys let me forget. It's fine. We'll be alright. We'll see what's what. If nothing else, we'll at least get the records. Just maybe some less science, but it's kind of tragic because I was kind of really hoping for the science. These graphics are so nice. Let me tell you. Super nice. The volumetric clouds are phenomenal. Let me say. Yeah, we're moving and grooving. Still gonna throttle down though. I don't want to accelerate too... We're inside Earth. I don't want to accelerate too heavy, too fast while we're in low space. You know? Or low atmosphere rather. I wonder at what altitude the graphics like render in nicely. You know what I mean? Because right here, they don't look all that great. But once we get into space, I think they get a whole lot better. Like higher res, you know what I mean? I think we're going to get like stupidly high up with our apoapsis here. Because we are already at an apo of 80. Well, I mean, our apo is higher. But we still have 3,000 meters a second in delta V in the second stage. Alright, stage. There we go. Moving and grooving. What we can do here, too, in a minute, is we'll stage and blow the service module shielding off. And see what our science and stuff is doing down there. I mean, if nothing else, yeah, we're just gonna get super fucking high, and it's gonna look cool, you know. And we'll break some sort of previously held records. So we got that going for us. We're all learning something new today, chat. We're all learning how to play slightly less realistic realism overhaul is what we're doing here. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't pull up TikTok chat. Here we go. Yeah, my bad, fellas. Gabe Cates, welcome in, buddy. How we doing? How we feeling? Good to see you again. Yeah, I forgot to pull TikTok chat back up. Sorry. Yeah, we got Gabe Cates in here, unknown. The Saturday was the best idea ever. Now you got a rocket to send 10 sats at a time and space. There you go, whenever you want. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. No, that is definitely the most efficient way to deploy satellites. For sure. Look at our Apo. This is kind of disgusting. Yeah. I honestly don't know though if that's going to be higher than our previous record. I don't know. We'll see. No, I think it will be. I think 1.5 is what we need. 1.5 milli vanillis. I think is what we're after. Right here. Fuck! I forgot the fucking payload. Damn it. Chat, I knew we forgot something. We forgot a whole lot of stuff for this rocket. Nah, it's okay. That's all right. We'll still, at the very least, we'll get some science. Let me blow the. Yeah, well, kindly don't go crazy, please. Oh, we're still getting thermal data out here. Atmospheric scans. No temperature. That's fine. Okay, we're running this. Yeah, we're okay. We're kind of cooking right here. We're gonna get some good science out of this, at the very least. You know what I mean? Oh, new messages. Gabe Cates. Oh, you started streaming, got a webcam. You streamed Arkham Knight with the mods yesterday. Ooh, there you go. How was that, buddy? Chat pop off for you or what? All right, no temperature. I'm gonna kill this. Thanks for the likes, big dog. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yeah, no telemetry. I'm gonna kind of kill some of these to not drain our battery unnecessarily. Yeah, it's really just those two. I'm gonna go ahead and lock staging as well, is what I'm gonna do. Okay, we did fulfill something. These textures are kind of crazy. Chat, look at this. How pretty is this? Honestly, though, chat, I might be on some bullshit, but do the clouds not look nicer in stock KSP? I wonder if my shit is installed wrong. How long have I been streaming? I started in January. Is when I started. Late December, and the start of January. I think my first ever stream was like December 27th, some shit like that. Something like that. Oh, we got this science. That's good. Yeah, no new conditions here. How much longer on this? We got 9 minutes. I don't know that we'll get it. Maybe we do. We got 5 more minutes. I think we actually will. Yeah, good stuff. We should get some good science out of that then. Yeah, hell yeah. Did it transmit? Transfer? I have to recover it? Okay, well we can try. It's not gonna happen, but we can certainly try. Yeah, we have it. But we gotta recover it. Yeah, that's actually tragic. Well, we got some science. So it's something. Let me. Well, maybe we can actually use this stage here. Maybe it blows up and we don't. We're ripping in. There's no shot we survive this. There's no shot we recover this probe. Yeah, not a singular shot. That's fine. Okay, well, that is, we're learning. We're learning real solar system. We got 0 science from that. It is what it is. Okay, let's quit fucking around this time. And let us When do I get crude stuff here? Probably, yeah, like right here. Yeah, Mark 1. Better shoots, yeah, heat shield. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, all right. I think we're just under the weight limit enough. Yeah, we should be able to add. Fucking Vab music. We should be able to add here. What is this? What does this even do? How much do I need? I need at least 160 units. Okay, 160 units. What was another one? I think there was another one. No, I guess that's really it. Okay, and we are just barely in range. Okay, so let's try with the suborbital payload, the sounding rocket payload. Is that not 160? That is. That's 160. Okay, 160 units, an altitude of 70 kilometers. So we're gonna try and get that, and then we're also gonna try and get the downrange distance. I don't really know how that's gonna pay off though. I don't know if it will, but we'll certainly see. We're like right at the cusp too of our weight limit. Let's see. There's gotta be something better that we can do. There's gotta be. But I don't think that there is. We need more science, is what we need. What we might be able to do is maybe we can live through this, because we're not going to go that high up. Yeah, maybe we do this right here, because we don't have to go that high. We got 4,083 meters a second in delta V. We don't have to go that high. We really just need 70 kilometers. By the way, the chat was not popping off yesterday. I think peak viewers was 5 on Twitch and nobody said anything. I mean, shit, 5 is Twitch is rough. I will say Twitch is rough. 5 in Twitch for your first time ever streaming is actually crazy. And that's just kind of how it is, you know what I mean? Not everybody wants to talk. That's just sort of the nature of it, you know. You just let people lurk if that's how they want to be there. Because even just being there watching you, like, that shit, to me, that shit is dope. You know what I mean? Not everybody wants to chit chat. But just that they want to watch you is sick. Don't you have to have a certain amount of followers to go live on TikTok? I didn't. I had like not even 100 the first time I went live. It used to be that way. You used to have like 1,000. If I needed 1,000 followers, I would be hard cooked. I would never be able to go live. But yeah, five for your first time ever streaming on Twitch is super good. It's super dope. All right. Chat, we're launching this. Let's build it. Yep, build this. The canister. That's what it is. Okay. I don't know what that does. I don't know what it does, but we're gonna do it. And I think what we'll do is we'll duplicate it just in case we launch it again. Because why not? Yeah, warp. Yes, please. It would be really sick to get that science again and recover it, but I don't think that that's gonna happen. Did they change it? Yeah. No, because going live, like one of my videos did like pretty good, and I was like, let me try going live. You know what I mean? The first time that I did it, and I think TikTok makes it to where like compounds. You know what I mean? Like if your video's doing okay, but you had a live to it, you know what I mean? It helps promote it maybe, because it was like the second time ever I ever went live. The first time I ever went live, I had like nobody. It was like my sister showed up, and which is like whatever, you know what I mean. But yeah, then it was like the second time I ever went live. That's when it was like crazy. I had like 70 people in here. It was nuts. How do I stream on multiple things at once? You just use OBS Studios connected to Twitch. Look for the Stream Elements OBS plugin. And the Stream Elements plugin has multi-streaming in it. You just have to connect all your accounts. Is how it goes. All right, here we go. We're gonna launch this, and we're gonna do a. We'll do a normal gravity turn. Is what we'll do. Yeah. Start this. Yeah, please. And away we go. And away we go. Less throttle. Like a lot less. Because we're a whole lot lighter. Start a slight gravity turn now. I still don't know what the ideal turn is for Earth, but that's okay. Even less throttle. Turn off SAS. Let the vessel do its thing. I don't know what carrying this sounding rocket load does, but we'll see. We'll see, I suppose. And ideally, we don't go nearly as high this time. If we can just barely graze space, that would actually be the more ideal route, I think. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Even less throttle. I want to pitch a little more aggressively and accelerate less aggressively this time. And just see what's what. Ugh, there's just like no science to be had. You know what I mean? We can't get to the good stuff yet. Just can't get to the good stuff yet. It'd be sick. I honestly... Hear me out, Chad. Hear me out, Chad. I kind of enjoy the idea more of Kerbalism installed. Still probes before crew. I like the idea of probes before crew. But maybe we don't play with RSS installed. Oh, let me fly manually here. Hold on. Yeah, maybe we don't fly with RSS. Maybe we start a fresh career with Kerbalism. Fuck, I don't know. RSS was cool and it's super pretty, but I almost feel like the graphics are a little bit nicer on stock KSP with the volumetrics and everything installed. Here we go. 70 kilometers of the payload. Yep. There we go. And we just do a from the top Kerbalism installed super hard mode. You know what I mean? Stock Kerbal system career is what we do. And it's only 8 o'clock. Yeah, I can just remove fucking RSS real fast. Just because this is rough and I miss Kerbalism. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what we do. We're gonna do this right here. Let's just go full horizon. Excuse me. What is our downrange right here? Not far, literally at all. Tragic. Let's decouple. There we go. Let's blow. Transfer here. There we go. Am I transmitting anything? I don't think I am. We do have data, though. Yeah, let's just send it. Let's just send it. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, chat. Here we go. We're not going to do RS. We're not going to do Soul. Soul was good in theory. All right, so let's go through here. Let's go in here. I'm in CCAN right now. I'm hacking the mainframe right here. Install date. Go away, go away, go away, go away. You two, go away, go away. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No, I want Kerbalism still. Yeah, you go away. Contract configs, go away. Scale boosters, Smurf. I kind of want procedural parts still. Soul, that's what I want to get rid of. Boom, 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 boom. That's a whole lot of mods to get rid of, but it's fine. Soul Asteroid, Soul Config, Soul Core, Soul Visuals. You go away, go away. Advanced PQS tools. That's for RSS, so you can go away too. Optimize terrain generation for. Yeah, I don't want that. Let's do this. Yeah, do that. And then, hold on, chat, like 2 minutes and then we're back in action. Two minutes and we're back in action. It's just going to take a lot. Or take a little bit because, oh, we're actually already done. Okay, delete checked. Okay, that's fine. We got rid of Kerbalism, but we're going to put it back in is what we do. Kerbalism, yeah, please. Just default, that's fine. Yeah, put you back. Yep. Kerbalism default config. Yep. Put that back in there. And then just to make sure, let me open up my game data here. Game data. And then let me open up my KSP install right here. KSP game data. Open, yeah, do this, and then boom. Replace, yes please. Just to make sure Volumetric Clouds 5 is installed correctly again. Yeah, Gabe Cates, are you trying to like stream a whole bunch or what? Did you enjoy it? How did it feel? Tell me more on that. Okay, we should be back in action here. Let's do it. We're running it. Here it is. All right, we're back. We're back, chat. Oh, I do have to change though my titles for everything. But let me get the game going first. Also, chat, my allergies have been so bad. California, I don't know what it is right now, but my allergies have been absolutely fucking just terrible. Okay, KSP's loading. Let me pull this up. Let me go to Twitch here. Let me go to YouTube. Let me go to, I just got to change all my titles here really fast. Manage stream. Oh, stream info. Yeah, edit stream info. Here we go. Brand new Kerbalism career. Yeah, done. Okay, YouTube. Create, go live. Accordion tutorials. That was, in fact, the last thing that I was watching. Yeah, here we go. Edit. Brand new Kerbalism career. Starting a fresh career with Kerbalism installed. No reverts, no respawns, extra hard mode. You know, that rules. Put a couple of hashtags in here. You know what I'm saying? Chandler, what's happening, buddy? How's KSS Chandler in the other world? It's not, buddy. Mods, KSP tutorials. We will get there. We will have a KSS Chandler. We will indeed, buddy. One of these days. Okay. That's done. Yep, that is done. TikTok, I don't know if I can change the title and stuff. Yeah, but I don't think it's like super important. It is what it is. Okay. All right, here we go. We should be in business here. Check it out, chat. We're gonna go. Let me resume save. Delete you. Start new. DAS Research Agency. Put the old Doug flag in here. There we go. Career. Yep. We're going to come right here. Kerbalism is, in fact. Okay, we're going to keep all that. Nope. Go away. Go away. We are going to go... Entry purchase required on research. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that. We will go always allow action groups though. You're gonna need to kiss it. Yeah, buddy. You're gonna get it. I promise you're gonna get it. We just gotta get there. We just gotta get there. We're gonna not allow negative funds in science. We will have all the G-force limits, experience, all that good stuff. And then yeah, just Kerbalism, we'll just keep it at default is what we do. And then yeah, accept. Okay, here it is, chat. Here it is. Final answer. Yeah, Roy. Yeah, Chandler says he needs one. Chandler says he needs one indeed. All right, here it is. Final answer. Fresh career. Stock KSP. Beautiful visuals. Kerbalism. From the top. My fucking contracts are not here. Why are my contracts not here? Hold on. Hold on. My purpose is... hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're getting there, chat. Hold on. Hold on. I need returns to the state. Okay, let me just do contract configurator. Boom, right here. Just this. Wait 1 minute, sure. Okay, so there's that. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Changing the mods up. Yeah, airstrike. Things are getting a little funky right here. I loaded it up. Everything was good. My contracts are just not there, and I don't know why. There's that's constellations. Field research. Grand tours. Okay. Yeah. We should be all right. Apply this. And then okay, and we should be in business. On man contracts. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's do that. Yeah. All right. And then we're actually in business. Was away for a bit. You restarted. Yeah, SHZ. The thing. It's because I miss Kerbalism. You know what I mean? I RSS is nice and it's pretty, but I don't think it's in a state yet where it's as pretty as stock Kerbal with volumetric clouds. But also like I kind of want the normal career progression, maybe like probes before cruise is the only difference. But the thing is, I want Kerbalism. You know what I mean? And like the science just isn't quite that. Like the things to kind of make it work, right? Because RSS you almost have to do realism overhaul. If there's ways you cannot do it, but just like the workarounds, I think I'm just not really feeling it. You know what I mean? Is the thing about it, SHZ. I also just miss Kerbalism is the thing. And it's just not working for RSS. You paint extended supplies of the month for Jet. Uh-oh, buddy. What happened? Tell me about it. But this is it. Final answer, fresh career. We are in business. This is going to be a proper playthrough. Maybe we even do some like VODs or something of it. You know what I mean? We make it like a little series. A little Doug Plays Career. You know what I mean? I'm going to lose my marbles, chat. I'm going to absolutely lose my marbles if I don't have my contracts. Because I have zero idea. I don't know what mod conflict I might be having that is messing with my contracts. There should be like literally nothing. I don't ever mess with contract mods. Okay, well, here we go. We got, yeah, these aren't all going to be stock, but it is what it is. All right, leave the launch pad. Here we go. Let's get a probe into orbit a probe, and return it safely home. Yeah, we'll just, yeah, here we go. Probe into orbit. All right. Zero science, $41,000 to our name. Here we go. Upload it on YouTube. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. You know what I mean? This is all we've got. Yeah, so obviously it's going to be a little one of these. But here's the thing, is it doesn't have to be that way, because what we'll do is a little one of these and a little one of these. Telemetry report, please. Run that. And run you, please. Launch. He got stuck in orbit with under a week of food left. But you got Val out there in the second ship to go pick him up. Oh no. But did Jeb make it? That's the question. That's the question here. All right. Yeah, run that, please. 2 minutes. 21 seconds on that, and then 10 minutes on that. We'll see if we have the battery to pull it off. I think that we will. And we'll get some good science off of this. And then we can do some proper launches. Is what we'll do. And then maybe, just maybe, later on in the playthrough, no storage space. Transfer? Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. We should still get some pretty good science from that. Maybe, just maybe, we put the old Darius one. Okay, we got 6 science. Let's go. This is why I love Kerbalism. Yeah, it's hard to go back to the stock science system. And even, I think even if I did just the Kerbalism science overall, I don't think that it would scratch the itch. You know what I mean? As dumb as Kerbalism makes me feel, and as bad I feel playing with Kerbalism, like as bad as I feel playing with Kerbalism, I think just the science mode wouldn't quite scratch the itch. We're gonna go this one right here. We're gonna unlock this as well, is what we do, and let's send our first sounding rocket up. The music. The life support is the best, especially long term. Yeah, interstellar bases, the whole shebang. Yeah, I feel you big time. All right. Oh, and I got MechJeb again, my beloved MechJeb. I just want to see the stats. I just want to see the TWR. I just want to see how much Delta V I got. You know what I mean? It's not a crazy ask. It really isn't. All right, we're gonna go straight spin stab style. 4. A little one of these. TWR is currently 2.76, so we're gonna bring it down to I like a 1.6. That'll do. There we go, on the dot. Kerbal Engineer Redux is amazing for that, but kind of clunky. Okay, I've never played with it ever. The thing we don't have here is we don't have parachutes, so we cannot recover any of this science, but we should be able to get a telemetry analysis as well as get some of these contracts going. We still have both. Yeah. Leave the launch pad. Okay, so we'll get something for that. We're gonna do the same Triton 1-0, the Triton series sounding rockets, and then we're gonna launch this bad boy. That's what we do. All right, here it is. Full throttle. 3, 2, 1, launch. Uh-oh. Nah, we're fine. We'll just be pitched. We'll crash into the ocean. We should stabilize pretty good at this angle of attack. Okay, no, we're actually pitching down. It's fine. We still got a contract award. That's whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Not our finest moment. Yeah, we're getting milestones, so it's all good. This thing costs us like 500 bucks to launch. Yeah. To the Space Center we go. Still got 3 science. Let's fix this a little bit. First and foremost, we do have some liquid tanks here. What we don't have are adapters, and I don't think I can scale it down is what we can do. What liquid engines do I have? Just the swivel. That's kind of overkill. It's going to be more expensive. Let's put this back on. We're going to change our thrust to weight to be a little bit higher. Let's start with like a 2 to like really start cranking away at that spin stabilization. Not quite 2.04. Can I get it like 2 on the dot? Boom. There it is. All right. Triton 1-0. Here we go. And our experiments are already running. Let's add some batteries here. Let me just do a little one of these. And away we go. Let's see what this does. Let's see how high we can get this. Okay, a little bit better. There we go. Even if we stay at this pitch, that'll still be good. That'll still be good. Yeah, splash into the ocean. Nah, okay, this is fine. We'll still get some milestones and stuff. No storage space. Interesting. Why are we pitching like this so aggressively? What are we doing here? Am I just bad at this game? Is that what it is, chat? 800 hours in and I can't even launch a sounding rocket? Honestly, I probably don't need to spin stabilize. Is really probably what it is. I'm getting a little too extra with it. I'm doing a little too much, you know what I mean? It's probably what it really boils down to. Yeah, let's just wrap this up here. Okay, well, we got a land distance record. 10 kilometers away, so that's good. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yep. Let's it's just kind of nice to not have to do like the build time and all that shit, you know what I mean? All right, we're just gonna do straight fins this time. I'm gonna drop, because we're going straight up too, I'm gonna drop the thrust to weight back down to like, we'll do like 1.4-ish. 1.4, yeah, 6 is fine. And we're gonna do the same exact thing here and just launch straight up is what we do. All right, chat, but for real this time. Let me pin my my modules as well. Did I not already run all that science there? I thought for sure we already had. Okay, it should be transmitting. Yeah, it's transmitting now. Data. Yep. Oh, we're getting the temperature scan right now. I honestly might as well let that finish. It's only a minute left. No storage space. Okay, well. Why are we not transmitting? Why are we not? We only got a minute left. Why are we not transmitting? Why are we not transmitting, chat? Recover that. And we got a little bit of science off of that. We'll just run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Surely. Ooh, that's tragic. SHZ, that is tragic. 51 seconds. We're going to let this finish and then let it transmit. There we go. Transmit here. Oh, it's because chat, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't have an antenna. Chat, we're stupid as fuck. Chat, I've never played this game ever in my life. I've never played this game. I'm brand new at KSP. I have no hours. We're actually terrible at this game. Okay, now we're in business, chat. Now we're in business. I swear. This game makes me feel so stupid. All right. Now we're actually in business. We can transmit data. Okay, nothing's running. Away we go. 3, 2, 1, launch. We're already pitching. Chat, is it me? Am I the problem? Fuck it, we're just gonna send it. We're gonna this probe has no choice but to launch vertically. 2.66 thrust to weight ratio. I swear I've played this game before, chat. And I already wanted to pitch down, but we're not letting it. We're not letting it, chat. We are launching upwards. All right, we should, yeah, we got 56 seconds on telemetry report here. No storage space once again. That's fine. Transfer data here. Okay, well, it's just not going to transmit. That's fine. That's so interesting that it's just not transmitting. Yeah, that don't make any sense. I got my antenna here. Well, at the very least, we'll get some milestones, we'll get some records. We'll see what all this does. I just don't know why we're not transmitting our data. Weird. Oh well, we'll see. Just gonna impact the ground. We are a missile. Chat, how? The strongest probe ever made in existence ever? How? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, SHZ. Just bonk. We just bounced? How? Well, we got a telemetry report that we're running here. That should wrap up. 2 minutes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll be... Yeah, in the bag. Easy money. Transmitted. There it is. And then that is... Oh, okay. Temperature. Plenty of electricity. Yeah, that was weird. We just bonked on the ground and that was it. All right, recover. Okay, so we got some science to work with here. We got some stuff that we can probably unlock here. Is what we've got. So let's do it. Excuse me. All right. Now we're gonna go engineering. Even more science to be had. And then I want to say we're gonna go survivability next, purely because of parachutes, is what we do. Let's look at contracts. I got a probe in orbit. We'll go upper atmosphere here. Is what we'll do. Now let's redesign the Triton 1.0. Okay, still working with the same probe here. But what we have is adapters and fuel tanks. Okay, so... Wow, this looks very familiar. Whoa, weird, Doug. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Put this down here. We have 3,000 meters a second of delta V. So let's actually go ahead remove that. And here is the thing. We got no payload options. But what we do have, we got batteries. Let's just slam this full of them. We honestly can probably... Yeah, we got another 10 tons that we can add. Couplers. We could go do a little one of these. Do a little one of these. Now we don't have any good engines for an upper stage. Put this back on. We got no couplers. Yeah, we don't. Okay. We got options here, chat. We got options here. Yo, what's good, Frog? How we doing? How we doing, buddy? Good to see you again. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. How we doing? Alright, what's thrust to weight ratio now? Okay, 1.6. No, that's not really worth it. So we'll just add like 2 more right here. Okay, 3,200 meters a second of delta V. 2 more. 33. Okay, 1.7. Yeah, we'll keep it at this. We'll keep it at this. Basic fins. 4 then. Tweak scale a tiny little bit. Maybe go to like 120. No, 150. Yeah, that's quite nice. Bring them down some. About right here. Like so. Add some science up here. Yeah, we want telemetry report. We got batteries. Add an antenna. Doing good, by the way. What are you trying to make? We are in a fresh career playthrough. So this is a super low tech. This is like our second rocket. I'm at 31 parts. Okay, let's remove a fuel tank. Let's remove 2 actually. Yeah, super low tech sounding rocket is basically what this is. Just to get some science going. Is really all we're doing. There is that. Let's get a thermometer. Add you. I'm at my part limit. Okay. Well, what we can do then is remove. You lost every single one of your 5 points, SHC. Huge loss. I don't know how you'll ever recover. We'll do the Geiger right here. Run you. Run you. Configure you to have more data and more slots. And then yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what the Triton 1-1 will be. The first major renovation in the Triton sounding rocket series. And here we go. With the most basic of probe modules, basic of science modules, and that is perfectly fine. So let's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Already going to decrease throttle. We're just going to launch this thing straight up. Is what we do. That is running. Let me just pin all the science here. Okay, she's trying to tilt a little tiny bit, but we're not gonna. No, well, nah, it's fine. It's fine. We should be able to get into space with this. We should be able to break the Kármán line. Definitely not gonna be orbit. We would probably need like another 500 meters a second of delta V, and honestly, like this probe head is just kind of rough to try and get orbit with. It's definitely doable, definitely possible, definitely done it. It's just very crude. Is the thing. But we'll definitely, we're going to get this temperature scan while flying. We should anyway, it's only a minute. We'll get some Geiger counter data. And then ideally, yeah, we'll transmit some data out of here. It's hopefully how this goes. Alright, 20 seconds on telemetry report. More science fresh off the press. Upper levels of the atmosphere here. 2 minutes on the thermal data. Get some contracts, get some milestones. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. The money is trickling in, chat. The money is trickling in. We're actually going to decrease throttle a little bit. I have 1,300 meters a second of delta V still. Just while we go through the thick, soupy parts of the atmosphere. We don't want to burn all of our gas. Yeah, we're actually going to go really high. Is what we're going to do. We have a whole bunch of batteries in here too, so we should be able to finish some of this science here. We're officially above the Kármán line in now. Yeah, there we go. 2 minutes on the thermometer. 20 seconds on the telemetry report. So we'll get something good off of this at the very least. We're not going to recover the probe, but that's fine. Nothing really to recover. More milestones, good stuff. But we're just gonna let it rip. We got 500 meters a second of delta V. We're gonna get very high up into space. We'll even get like the high orbit milestones. Not a bad second rocket variation, if I do say so myself. All right, and that is all of our fuel. So let's warp a little bit. Speed things up. Temperature will be done. Okay, well, telemetry. Can we wrap this up? Transmit that. How come I cannot transfer my data to the probe here? Look at how high we are, chat. Off of the second rocket we ever built in this playthrough. Crazy work. Wow, 16 hours on a Geiger counter is kind of nuts. I have a lot of... Why is it not transmitting? Chat, why are we not transmitting all this data? Scan. See, it's building. But we're just not transmitting. And this is quite annoying. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now we're okay. Now we're sending it. I don't know what the deal was. Check your power. No, I got plenty of power. There we go. All that science coming back. Good stuff. Good stuff. That should be quite the haul. Yeah, and it like because I wasn't transmitting, I just wasn't freeing up space for the rest of the experiments to run. Yeah, but we're in there now. We're in there now. Temperature scan. I don't think we're gonna finish the Geiger scan of the radiation belt, but that's fine. We still got a whole bunch of science off of this one single rocket, is what we did. I mean, shit, maybe 4 minutes. No, we're not quite gonna get it. Yeah, cause now, yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're just gonna go back to the Space Center. This is gonna crash, and there's nothing left in this rocket for us. So, 47 science, chat, off of that one launch. We are in business here. Okay, so upgraded probe, more stability, and I'm 6 points shy. I'm 6 points shy. It is doable in this current. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Probe in orbit. Enter into space. 2 contracts. Easy money. Here we go. Easy money. Here we go. Well, sort of, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is we might not be able to do it with our part count. Let's try, how much is just this setup gonna give us? We don't need all of those batteries. We can do so much more. We are 12 parts. Let's do like 2 more of these. 1.7 thrust to weight, 3,300 meters a second to delta V. We might be able to get it here. We'll take the Geiger. We'll just do a 4 count on the battery. Yeah, we'll just do this. I think I have solar panels. Ooh, I do. This is gonna be atrocious. Here we go. Service module. Yeah, service module. Open this up. I can put some stuff in here. How many parts am I at? I'm at 22. I got 8 left. We can do some stuff here, chat. We can go some solar panels right here. I don't know that that's quite gonna... So like a little one of those, and then like a little one of these. Like maybe we might get some charge, you know? Not really gonna count on it though. And we can do... I don't think any of the... I think maybe the thermometer had some data left. So this right here, make it just run. We'll might as well do the Geiger. We might be able to get orbit with 3,300 meters a second at delta V. And let's just do this. How many more parts do I have? I have 2 left. I need an antenna, and then I can do 1 more tank, is what we can do. So let's do this. Right here. 1 tank. Put you back. I'm at 30. 34? What are you talking about, 34? Let me do my batteries one more time. Let's do 4 of them. Oh, that's why. It's because I had the batteries nested in. That's right. So boom right here. And that is 27 of 30. 2 more. Thrust to weight of 1.6. And this is 3,300 meters a second in delta V. I got 1 more tank I can add. Oh, you know what I don't have though, chat? Is fins. It's fine. 30 of 30. With 3,400 meters a second in delta V. We damn near might get it. We're going to run it. We're going to run it. We're going to run it. She might be a little unstable, but our thrust to weight is really high, and we can use that to our advantage. 1.5. That's really solid. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Launch time. Here we go. Here we go. $50 meters a second. At 100, we start a gravity turn. I honestly, I could have just used mech chip. What are we doing out here? No need to hand jam this. Here we go. I don't want to turn SAS off and just let the vessel ride. Fuck it, we do it. No, we don't. 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 Almost flipped. It's fine. We are professional pilots here. We don't need mech jib. We know exactly what we're doing. We know exactly how to execute it. It's like it never happened, chat. It's like it never happened. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Easy does it. Great timing? Yeah, literally, yeah. Yeah. It is very much an unstable rocket. I sacrificed fins for batteries. But we might still get the job done here. We got 2,600 meters a second in delta V left. We're kind of moving and grooving here. Our pitch is not all that great for our altitude. Holy save. Yeah, thanks, Frog. Thanks, Frog. It's like it never even happened. I'm going to throttle down a little bit just because we're so high. I don't want to be going too fast for our APO to get like crazy, you know what I mean? I can actually see what my APO is. 49, 50 kilometers and counting. We're kind of high enough I can get a little more aggressive here with the horizontal. Yeah, here we go. This is a good profile. I got 2,000 meters a second in delta V. We might actually get orbit with this scuffed ass launch here. What did I say? Professional pilots. With just the most disgusting of launches in existence. Am I running my staging is covered. My phone is covering my staging. Okay. Yeah, we might get the job done here. We still got 1,600 meters a second in delta V left. I'm gonna go ahead here in a minute. I'm gonna pop the payload off of the service module, and then let's see if we can't do it. Let's see if we can't get the job done. I'm gonna pitch down a little more because now we are at 70 kilometers of APO. I'm just gonna try and graze here. You can see by pitching up, pitching down. Orbit info, I can make my APO go up or down. I'm gonna see if I can't just graze right there at 70 kilometers to try and circularize with a continuous burn here. Okay, we're building speed now. Pitch down a little more. It's gonna be close. I don't know if we do it. No, I think we do. I think we're in business. Okay, but just to make sure, I'm gonna kill motors for right. Oh, but okay, I got 4 left. But I don't have any torque with this thing. So I can't orient us. Okay, so continuous burn it is, just to make sure we get orbit. Because I won't be able to orient the rocket again. So I kind of have to do this. But we should get it. We got 500 meters a second of delta V left here. Yeah. Yeah, chat, I think we've done it. With just the most obscene of launch profiles. We have somehow pulled it off. Oh, yeah, we're just going to burn the rest of the way here. All right, can I get my parry up? Engine malfunction. With fucking 2 kilometers left of my parry, and I have an engine malfunction at a 317 by 68 kilometer orbit. Chad, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. It's fine. Payload, open up. Stop moving. I'm gonna lose my mind, Chad. I'm not even getting any fucking science for this. Yeah, classic. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. I still had like 150 meters a second of delta V left. I'm going to lose my mind. I didn't even get orbit. And I'm not getting science either. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. I hate this game. But it's fine, because you know what we got? We got general rocketry is what we got. So that's fine. We also got extra built-in probe experiments is what we got. So okay, so let's I'm at $276,000 right here. Let me go back to the contract center. I might be able to. Yeah, this is doable. Okay, we're gonna upgrade that. Establish a stable orbit. Yes, please. We can do this. Probe, not relay rover debris, etc. Okay. And return it safely home. Not quite. We're going to stick with this. Get a little advance on the pay, a little payday loan, and then come back here into the hangar. And we're going to make this shit a little bit prettier. Yes, please give me that advanced probe head, because by God is the other one trash. Still don't have a good payload. That's fine. What we can add here is... I don't want to manually buy all of those. 20,000. Yeah, that's fine. We can. I'm gonna have 14,000 left. Yeah, we can launch a rocket in budget with that. That's fine. Okay, we're at 550 here. Let's go for. Boy, does that increase the cost. Let's go right here. Configure. We already have a telemetry report, so let's go ahead and do a light experiment. Yeah, let's do a light experiment for some more science. Let's add a nose cone here. Gross. Procedural nose cone. God, yes, please. I love the procedural parts. Okay. I kind of like round 2. Round 2 is kind of nice. Round 2 is quite nice. Let's just run this. Yep, just forever running, please. Let's go ahead and add now. We're not going to get any science off of this, which is fine. I can't make that any smaller, but what I can do is this right here. One more? No? Okay, well. No, okay. Well, I can't quite get it seamless. But that is... okay. I kind of really wish that I could. Like right here, and then like a... okay, well, we're just gonna have to live with a little gap right there. Chat, just pretend you can't see it, all right? Just pretend you can't see it. All right. So let's go here now. Yeah, we got some options. We got some options. We're gonna go. Are we just gonna go straight metallic, chat? I think we are. I think we do. Because it's pretty and shit. We're gonna go an upper stage here with the swivel. Better ISP, right? 320. Yeah. What I cannot do is change my diameter, but what I can do is this right here. Diameter is 1.0090. It's actually not, because that right there is our actual diameter. Okay, and this gives me 1540 delta V here. We're just gonna go, now we'll just go just classic right here like this. All right, a coupler. Let's do this right here. Disgusting shroud. Absolutely disgusting shroud. Just 100% ruins the whole vibe. It is what it is. Okay, a diameter. Let's shrink you down. Bring you up like a tiny little bit. About there or so. Bring you right here. And then first stage. And what is... we're going to go swivel again. Is what we do. Thrust to weight of 2.02. Which is like a lot. Like a lot. We do have radial decouplers, so what we can do is add some fuel. We don't have any flight controls, but we do have... we do have just stabilizing fins. 1.28 on the thrust to weight. What we can do though, let's add like 2 more tanks right here, and we'll get some SRBs going. We're gonna make this the 2.0 is what we do, because we're changing the entire framework of this rocket, but it is still part of the Triton mission series. The Triton Unmanned Mission Series. Those are entirely overkill. What if I did a little, not quite enough? Maybe we do the thumpers. Maybe that's what we do. With a low thrust to weight. Scale down? Yeah, scale down for sure. Okay. This whole stage here gives me a 2.03 thrust to weight. So let's drop this down to something a little more reasonable, like a 1.5. Yep, like so. Bring this down here. Like so. Some nose cones, and then we are ready to rock. Let's bring this right here. Go white. Scale. Yeah, and we are ready to rock, chat, is what we are. 1.48. Then we'll stage, and then we'll stage the upper, and then burn the upper, and then yeah, we need an antenna, is what we need. And let's put that here on the upper. Right here. Like so. See, and now we're starting to build some professional looking stuff here. We're going to add, I'll just do like a little 4-piece on the battery right here. Tuck those in like so. Save. And away we go. Chat, we're getting into orbit with this. Chat, we're getting into orbit with this. Whether y'all believe and or like it or not, we're getting into orbit with this. We have 5,000 meters a second in delta V. There's no... Wait. There's no shot we're not getting into orbit with this. All right. I wish that I had a payload fairing, but I don't, and that's fine. We're going to add these fins right here. Like so. Scale them down because they're a little too enormous for my liking. 70? 75? Nah, 70's good. 70's good. Do right here. Like so, and now we are mission go. Now we are mission go. Ooh, Roy with the likes on the live, much appreciated, big dog. Much appreciated indeed. All right, here it is, chat. We're gonna mech jab it up, and we're just gonna go a. We've got enough delta V for a 100 by 100. What is not gonna happen is an auto circularization. Purely because we don't have an upgraded tracking station, but that is fine. Open please. Oh, it's because I moved it. On the queue. That's right. Here it is. Here it is. All right. We're gonna smooth brain it up, and we're gonna use MechJeb to do all of this for us. 100 by 100 orbit. I don't have any payloads, so we ain't gotta worry about it. Acceleration, blah blah. Yeah, 30 meters a second on the acceleration. Yeah, blah blah blah. And we are ready to rock. All right, chat. Here it is. We're gonna go cinematic on it too, because who doesn't love a metallic rocket? Here it is, chat. Launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, chat. The third rocket of this career, the Triton 2-0, unmanned rocket, on its way to the first ever orbit to be accomplished by the DAS Research Agency, the Doug Aerospace Air and Space Research Agency. Here it is. Roll program. Slight pitch. Starting a little gravity turn. What a scenic launch this is. And I really hope I started the telemetry, the probe experiment, the MITE. The MITE is what I set it to, because if not, I can't click it. So hopefully we did. One of these. Do a little one of these. There we go. That's quite nice. There it is. I'm out of water. Easy does it. The powers of MechJeb. I got scared. I got scared, but nope. Just staging the SRBs. Kerbalism makes me very tense playing KSP. Look at this. The most stable of low-tech early days rockets. Look at what we have created, chat. Look at what we have done. Look at what we have done. We're going to face this way now. I got to make sure TikTok can see it too, because it cuts off. There we go. That's nice. That's quite nice. Look at that view. Look at that beautiful plume. The nice shiny metallic rocket. You can't beat it. Starting to get hot now, building up heat. Oh, we're getting high up. You can see the stars. All right, what are we working with? Apple of 54 kilometers and climbing. All right, first stage gone. Second stage is ignited. Ignite. Something. There it is. Should slow down now. Yeah, we're almost at an Apple of 100. Okay. We have 4 ignitions left. Should be more than adequate. Yeah, I can't click on the probe anymore, so I'm really hoping that we're gonna disengage autopilot here, because MechJeb is no longer of any use to us because it's not gonna circularize for us. So we're on the sticks. We're in control here. But we're gonna go ahead and warp to. We'll get to about 98, and then we'll just circularize this orbit here. Is what we do. Yeah, we're at 70, 80, 90. Okay, yeah, we did a light report just now. We might have enough to even go into a high and get some light the probe science from there, which I think we might do. We've got enough engine ignitions. So let's go ahead and do that. We shouldn't run out of battery. Yeah, we're going to be charged like all the way up because we're running the engine here. Yeah, I think we go to like a... I think we got to like a 500 by 500 maybe? Is what we can do. Maybe even more. Yeah, hell yeah. We'll go 650 right there. How many ignitions? Okay, I have 0 left. Okay, so we might not get it, but that's fine. We'll get the science for it anyway. And we did successfully get orbit here. Yeah, so we got some milestones as well as the contract is complete. Let's warp a little bit and see if we get some science. That MITE report should kick in once we hit the radiation belt. There it is. Yep. from Kerbin Space High. And I think based on our APO of 650, I think that's going to be about it. Look at that. Look at that view. Look at that view. Look at what we've done, chat. And they said it wasn't possible. 3 rockets in. They said it couldn't be done 3 rockets in, but look at us. Look at what we've done. Okay, we got 18 science. It's not enough for like anything. I need 45. We also don't have any command modules, is what we don't have. So what we can do here, chat, what we can do here is, what can we do? We need 27 more science. Where do we get 27 science from? We get it from the runway is what we do. We get it from the runway. We're going to go... Ooh, atmospheric scans. Okay, yeah, we're kind of cooking. We're just going to do this right here. And we're just going to slap a whole bunch of batteries on here. Gonna go sleep. Yeah, SHZ, thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If the rest of your night goes good, go hit the sheets. And I will see you when I see you. Hopefully at the next one. Night, buddy. All right, tuck these batteries in here. And then we're going to just slap all of the science we have on this thing. Right here, run that, yes please. Run that, yes please. We're gonna go, yeah, we'll just do telemetry. Mystery goo, yes please. We just increase all this. We're gonna get it all back. I got the Geiger. We need the atmospheric scan. And that, I believe, is going to be it. Let's just throw our antenna on here. Just to make sure it transmits. And then let's select all this. And then boom, like so, and launch. Just make sure it all runs. There we go. There we go. And yep, there we go. And there we go. And yep, there we go. All right, launch. Here it is. Some free science. I don't know if it's quite going to be 27, but it's going to be all the science off of the runway. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, there's no. Oh, with the follow airstrike, much appreciated. Oh, I was like, what is that weird sound? But you're the 110th follower. Airstrike, much appreciated, big dog. Yeah, look at you go. Making big moves out here. Big moves out here. Much appreciated, buddy. Much appreciated indeed. I'm glad you want to keep hanging around, you know? All right, so we're getting an atmospheric scan, but there's not separate science from the runway here, which is actually kind of tragic. Trying for my Minmus landing, but giving poor Jeb a day off. Yeah, there you go, there you go. He's had a rough go of it. He almost ran out of food, you know? We got 10 minutes on the scan. It should be a whole lot of science, maybe, for being that long of an experiment. We'll see. Okay, transmit now. Okay, 7. Not quite what we're after, but you know. Let's go ahead and recover this, and then maybe we'll. We do have parachutes, so maybe what we do here. As a probe and not a relay. We still have these. Oh, that's because they're relays. Right? Oh, but I can't select it to rename it. Shit, chat. We might be cooked. We might actually be cooked, chat. Is what we might be with that contract. There's no reason we shouldn't have that contract. Right here. It's literally just... Oh, that's why. In return. Duh. Yeah, we're not doing all that with that. Okay, leave this. We still need 16 more science. Perfectly feasible. We have parachutes. What we could do here. Is we're gonna run an atmospheric scan. We're just going to do a little guy like this. With a parachute like this. And then we'll just do like a battery like this. Scale it up. Do I have a heat shield? I do. purely for protective purposes on the battery. And then we are going to add... no, I want... No, it's for orbit. We'll go light right here. We might already have it based on the last one. We got a battery, and then we're gonna add just the press mat right here. And then I think we might still need Geiger atmospheric, and then I think we still need thermometer atmospheric. And then we're gonna put like the littlest SRB on here is what we do. Let me scale you up. There's a burn time of 49 seconds, 1500. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this should be all right. And then we're just going to deploy our parachute like super high up and just let our probe float down and hopefully get a lot of that science. Let's deploy this like that. And then, yeah, we'll just launch it up and then SEP and then just like parachute as much as we can. To buy all the time in the world to let these modules run is how this goes. Get all those experiments going, and then we're gonna go right here. Let's do the Communitron. Let's do like this right here. Okay, maybe a little less, like 2 clicks like that. Yep, there we go. We're just gonna launch as is like this. She got me crashing out trying to land on the mud. Uh-oh, buddy. Aeon Spectre, what's happening, buddy? I saw that you just uploaded some content. I saw that earlier. Look at you go. This shit was nice. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Roy says, yeah, me too. Yeah, I just lost Jeb to deep space. Ooh, Roy, that is tragic, buddy. Actually catastrophic. All right. Here we go. Yeah, you know the rules. SAS, we're just going to launch straight up. We should get pretty high up, but not like out of space high up. And then we're going to set from our SRB here. The slow burn through the lower atmosphere is good so that we can run all of this data here. Ooh, I think the light experiment, I think is just for in space. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. That shit was nice. Are you trying to like make content, or like what's the move with that, or you just felt like doing a little something? This is a long experiment. That is 14 minutes on that. Okay, it's only 5 right there. We should get that. If nothing else, we'll get the Geiger count, and then I'm optimistic we'll get the atmospheric. We're flying up slowly, so maybe on the way back down we do it, and then if not, we just run it back. You know what I mean? We might just be purely low atmosphere here. No, we'll go high. Yeah, Apo's 14 right now in climbing. Your last 15 missions have either failed or oh god, that's actually so frustrating. That's actually so frustrating. All right, that is it for that. Goodbye SRB. We're just gonna send this little probe here. Yes, we're not gonna reach high atmosphere, which is fine. We're just gonna parachute now. And we're just going to let ourselves float down super slowly to maybe finish off some of these experiments here. So we're just going to warp here. Geiger? No. Atmosphere. Atmosphere? There we go. And then I don't think the probe... Yeah, that's only for space. All right. We'll definitely finish the Geiger counter. I just set the parachute to deploy at 5,000 meters. So, no storage space. What are you talking about? It would destroy the part. Deploy it anyway. It's not going to destroy it. Maybe at 5,000. All right, extend. There we go. Okay, see, now we're kind of cooking. Yeah, okay. All right, so now we're running again because now we are... Okay, well, I can't see... Yeah, data right here. Why we're not transmitting? Transmit, please. Are you still running? The Geiger counter is not. I don't know. Oh, this is going to take forever for us to float down. Jettison that. Now it's going to take even longer. But it's fine because we kind of need it. Except the problem here is that I'm not transmitting my data. We got plenty of battery. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're transmitting. We're transmitting. Okay, we're transmitting. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. You post a lot of random BS. I'm generally an amateur. Okay, yeah. I mean, hey, it still looked nice, though. You know what I mean? Still look nice. A good little edit. Yeah, see, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're sending science. This is good. This is what we need. This is what we need. How much is that going to give us? Okay, 2.4, literally trash. Why are we not sending anything else? Why are we not sending? Okay, there we go. I don't know why I have to hand jam this. It should just auto... Maybe it's because I have too much data that I'm trying to send like all at once. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is. Who the fuck knows? Okay, there's that. Okay, yeah, here we go. See, we're cooking. Just freeing up space here too for the rest of our for our tests to keep going. Yeah, so we're gonna finish the Geiger counter, which is good. We need that big time. And we're transmitting as we get it the atmospheric data, which is super nice. Hopefully this gives us enough for at least one of the, I mean, ideally for one of the science or one of the tech tree modules there. Transmit you. I still got plenty of battery left. Okay, 9 minutes left on that, and that's okay. So that's it. We're just waiting. No, nothing. Okay, all right. Okay, so the radiation is done. Yeah. Now we're just waiting. We got 8 minutes left on the press map barometer. We might actually, we're still 2,500 meters up. Look at this low-tech, just absolute smooth brain way of getting science here. What are we doing out here? All right, chat. Well, while we float down, I'm going to go get some water really fast because I'm dying of thirst. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. Holy shit, chat. We're still not down yet. But it's fine because we're almost done with our science. And that works out perfect. So not the fanciest of probes, not the most exciting of missions, but got some stuff done. And we can further progress. All right, send it out, send it out. Here we go. How much are we getting for this? Oh, TikTok. Hold on, TikTok. I gotta pull the chat back up. Oh, we're back. All right. All right, can we fucking... As soon as this is done transmitting, if we're not back on the ground, probably just gonna cut the shoot. So we can just wrap this up. And keep it moving, you know? That actually times out super well. We're like almost back on the ground, but it's done. In 300 more kilobytes. What a slow antenna. Super slow antenna. Don't you get science? Oh, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, good call. Good call. Good call indeed, buddy. Wow, it's literally like as we land, it's done. Look at that timing. Oh, that's right. We're landing somewhere else too. We can, oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. That's right. I forgot all about that. Look at us go. Oh, and it's... Yeah, because we're on the ground now, so I can warp, like, mega speed. Okay, yeah, look at us go. Good stuff, good stuff. And that's, yeah, that's it. Okay, all right, yeah, we for sure got a 45. Yeah, good call, Airstrike, good call. I was going to just destroy it. Spend 50k to orbit Minimus only to get 25 science. Tragic, buddy. Generally, yeah, that's fucking... I hate that for you. Okay, 52 science. We're moving and grooving. Here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing, chat. We can make a nice little science prop plane. Is what we can do. We get a MechJeb controller. We can make a nice little science prop plane with this. Light duty rotor. What's our higher PM? The smaller attachment head allows power. That's only electric though. Or we can go Terrier and like for sure get a fuck ton more science. And I think this is what we do. Yeah, and chat, believe it or not, I can raw dog, no upgraded tracking station. I can raw dog a mun interception easy. Like it's nothing. Easy. So I think that that's what we do. Let's go ahead. Excuse me. That was a big sneeze. All right. So here's the couple of changes that we're going to make to this. Yeah, scoot this back down. We're going to put a Terrier on here. Because look at how much more Delta V that is going to give us. Scale up a little tiny bit. There we go. About there. So 822. That's actually kind of dog shit. No, that is 3,336 in a vacuum. So that is phenomenal. Put this back on. Actually, I gotta scale you down like one more step. Like one more? There we go. Yeah, the thrust to weight ratio in a vacuum is also crazy. 2.22 with 3470 delta V is nutty. Okay, phenomenal work. All right, so let's get rid of this. Let's put the nose cone back right here. How's my stuff so shiny? This is from the procedural parts mod. I got it for the playthrough that we're gonna do on RSS, but I actually didn't care for RSS very much. But yeah, it's just metallic. But you can recolor it and stuff too. Okay. Chat, here is the thing. Here's the thing. We need science, right? So we are gonna add. We're gonna increase data capacity. Because now we're doing big time stuff. Now we're doing big time moves. How much does this cost right now? We are under budget. Phenomenal work. Okay. We have a service module. But what this means... Oh, no, this is fine. This is fine. I'm going to scale it for the rest of the ship. Yeah, there we go. Scale you down. Yeah, scale you down. About right there. Reconnect you. Diameter. Okay, I can't quite scale it all the way down. That's fine. Yeah, this works out. This is nice. This is good. This is good, chat. This is great. Open this up. This is working out wonderfully. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna stack this thing with a fuck ton of batteries. Call it quality of life improvements right here. Ooh, and Spectre with the likes and the live. Much appreciated, big dog. Much appreciated indeed. All right. I'm gonna add some solar panels here. Is what I'm gonna do right here. I hate the aesthetic of it. I hate how it looks. And I hate that I can't do anything about it. But for now, we let it ride. Okay. Science. And a lot of it. Right here. Just make you run. Yep. Press mat. For while we're flying, just make you run. There we go. Excuse me. Mystery goo. We're still under budget by, like, not a lot. But here's the thing, chat. If we fuck up this launch, we're cooked. We're, like, hard cooked. Like, really cooked. Yeah, run you. Run you. Scoot you in a little more. Yeah, you're running. Okay, close this up. We got the antenna. Okay. Triton 2-1 here is what we do. All right, chat. We are going to look at how much delta V we have, chat. Let me do a little one of these. This might put us over budget here. We got 42 ignitions, high quality on the engine. We are $800 under budget. I think, and yeah, I think we're gonna be good. We don't need none of this. We don't have enough for. We might have enough for a return trip. You still got enough to buy the crew a steak dinner before we go back? Literally, yeah. Literally, yeah. We're gonna scale this to match. It's gonna be our impromptu nose cone here, because imagine the science if we bring all this back. Heat shield. About right there or so. Decoupler. Stop. Stop. Right there. Right here. We are $200 over budget, Chad. Okay, it's fine, because here's what we do. We go cheapo on the solar panels. Fuck, chat. Chat, this is good. I can't go too cheap on the solar panels. 2? Give me 2? I am $30 over budget. Chat, what can we spare here? Fucking fins? Those are expensive. God damn. All right, we can. Yeah, okay, that's doable. That's doable. All right. You're going to head out because your stream's generally pretty late in my time zone. So all right, buddy. Yeah, well, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out, watching, and everything. Hope the rest of your night goes well. I'll see you at the next one. All right, chat. We are officially $219 under budget. If we fuck this up, we are cooked. We are hard cooked. We are hard cooked. But I am very optimistic in how this goes. I'm not gonna. Okay, we can. Okay, we can make that nice. Cause here's the thing. All right, so let's hold on. What contracts can we get? Okay, stable orbit. Yeah, duh. All right. We'll get that, and then we're gonna unmanned flyby of the Mun. Here we go. Altitude below 500,000 meters in the Mun. Okay. All right. Yeah, we can do this. We're gonna have to get real skimpy on the Delta V here. That was an advance of like $20,000. You think I can get to the moon with $20,000? Yeah, cause we're about to with 12. All right, 2-1 Triton. We launch. Okay. All right. Stakes are high, chat, but the reward is phenomenal. Okay, all of our science is running. We have our antenna. We have a bunch of batteries. We have 2 solar panels. We should be in business, and we can just do a straight burn to the Mun right here. Because it's a little behind, and what that means is straight pro from here. We'll fly in front of it, use the free Delta V to slow us down, right? And then Artemis style, come back. All right, here it is, chat. Ascent guidance, pull this up. We'll just start with 100K on, yeah, we'll just, yeah, that's fine, ascent settings. We're gonna stop auto stage at. Whoa, let me check my staging here. That was almost catastrophic. We're gonna go engine right here, U right here. This is why we check our staging, chat. And now we're in business. Okay, 5580 on the Delta V. It's okay. That's okay. Stop auto staging at 3 for the upper stage. I don't know that it's even going to get us to that. That's fine. And yeah, engage autopilot. And here we go, chat. We are going to the moon with our 4th rocket. The Triton 2-1 series. Unmanned space. Doug Air and Space Research Agency. Here it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the moon we go with a probe for the first time ever. Here it is. See, this is so much better than RSS, these graphics. I'm very optimistic for Sol. It is still beta, and I cannot wait for the finished product. Let me tell you, it's going to be phenomenal. However, okay, well, we're not quite rolling. We're pitching a whole lot, but not quite rolling. That's fine. That's all right. As long as we get up there. As long as we get up there, I got 0 complaints. As long as MechJeb just gets us up there, and we can get science, we can get milestones, we can get contracts, I got no complaints. All right, let's change the cinema here. Do a little one of these. Let me change it a little bit for TikTok. There it is. Yeah, nice. That is a phenomenal view. Look at this. Beautiful visuals. I can't believe this is the same game as it was in 2015. By the skin of our teeth, missed those SRBs. Pfft, that would have been awful. Yeah, these visuals are nuts. Can't believe this is how the game looks 10 years later, 11 years later. Just got the EV5 today. Yeah, it's literally, yeah. Like, it's been like 2 weeks that I've had it, and it's still just, you know what I mean? Can't get over it. That's why we're giving out 10 free subscriptions to it on Friday. And maybe a copy of Kerbal. I don't know, with the DLCs and all. I don't know. We'll see. If chat's like kind of going crazy, you know what I mean? We'll see about a whole free copy of Kerbal. I don't know. Are you military? What a weird question, Jacob. Why, what's up? All right. Let's see what's going on here. Also, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. Orbit info, we got it pulled up. Ascent guidance is not going to circularize because we have the bare bones tracking station not upgraded. First stage is almost done. 150 meters a second Delta V. Got Sol RP1 Principia because you got the volumetric clouds, but you dare not. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Oh, interesting. Interesting. How long has he been in? He's just joined or what? I will neither confirm nor deny, Jacob. Because I'm bald with a mustache, is that what it is? All right, we are officially with an APO of 100 kilometers. Disengage autopilot here. Kill our warp. SAS, we're going to prep for a raw, off-the-cuff burn to the mun here. Is what we do. We're gonna go a little below the horizon line. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna go more like so. We're gonna pitch up. Yeah, we're gonna pitch up. Is what we do. Roy, that's a lie. That's a lie. I can tell you from experience, it definitely is. All right, we're pitching up, going to the mun. We want to shift our orbit a little more this way. And worst case, if we don't make it back, it's just a probe. It's just a probe. The hair's a big one? Yeah, fair. Fair for fair. Stop reading me like this. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We're definitely going to be in business here. We are officially in space. 1,300 meters. I gotta move my phone. TikTok chat's in the way. 1,300 meters a second of delta V. I think at the very least we'll get a flyby. Ooh, with the follow, Jacob. Much appreciated, big dog. Glad to have you. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna go a little more this way. Is what we do. Let me check my fuel here. I can't quite see all my delta V. No, I can't actually. I got to read out right here. Yeah, I think we'll have just enough to get a flyby. I don't know about within 500,000 meters, but we'll still get some milestones. Yeah, 800 meters a second of delta V. We could probably shift it a little more this way. I don't know that we make it back, but at the very least, if nothing else, we get good milestones, good science, good money. We're gonna kill about right here is what we do. All right. Lock staging. Make sure science is running. We're gonna bust open the payload here. Okay, that's obviously not running. We're not in atmosphere. When you start playing, I started playing in 2015. Big dog, 2015. I'm a living relic of the past. I'm a walking, living, breathing fossil. Let me just make sure, too, that we are in a position here for when we get sunrise, our solar panels can get some sunlight. Okay, well, we're going to stay dark for a minute. Still got plenty of battery, though, which is good. Yeah, so let's go ahead and fix our orientation here. We're going to point this way. Like so. And then roll to get at least one solar panel in the sunlight. Because we had to go real cheap. Too much roll, too much roll, too much roll. We had to go real cheap. And we couldn't pack a whole bunch. Alright, let's come back out here. Let's start warping. There we go. Yeah, we got some science. There it is. We should get an intercept off of this. We might not have burned enough. We'll see. We're gonna slow down significantly. The moon's gonna keep coming. Yeah, we should get. No, we're gonna get an intercept. We'll be all right. We're gonna get one for sure. Roy, stop it. Stop it, Roy. I'm supposed to blend in. The first one. All right, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. We're going to get a mun intercept. For sure. That is not good, but we can fix this. We can fix this. Where's the mun? There it is. I got to point this way. I have plenty of ignitions left because we did not skimp out on the quality of our engine here. So all that we have to do is watch our orbit line here. We're going to push it out this way. Just like so. Minimal delta V is what it should cost. Straight Artemis stock. We might actually still have enough for a return. And it did just say flyby. It did not specify. Okay, our parry is 29. 29 kilometers, and we have 521 meters a second of delta V left after that little stun. All right. Bring on the science. Did we already do some? Did we already do some? Is that why it's not running? Oh, Leroy? Yeah, fair. Yeah. Game recognizes game, I guess. All right, let's get closer here and see if that science picks back up. We're low on signal. True, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. We're low on signal. But we're not getting any further away from Curtin. Got no storage space. But again, I don't know why. Oh, it's because our signal's super low. That's why it's transferring, it's sending the data, but our signal's just super low, so it's even slower. Oh, this is tragic. Hopefully. Okay, no control. It's fine. We'll come around on the other side still in low orbit or a low flyby. Okay, yeah, here we go. We're getting... Okay, yeah, we got more signs. We got more signs. As we get closer to all this data will transfer as well. It's just kind of a bummer that it's not going to transfer fast enough for our goo to run. But that's okay. That's all right. We still got a low flyby. Yeah, contract complete. There it is. And then we might even be able to return. Is how this goes. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Our parry is 7 million. But it's fine. We're not gonna have fucking signal out here. God damn it. That is an incredibly high apo. And our antenna is just not quite good enough, I fear. Oh, we're gonna crash. Okay, well. We're gonna crash, like, hard. Okay, well, you know, it was fun while it lasted. We still got some really good stuff done, is what we did. Well, in our Astra, it was, by design, it was. We had like $13,300 to spend to send a probe to the Mun, and it was intended to be a return. But we still got a lot of science, and we got a lot of money, and we completed some contracts, so it's not an entire loss. We crashed, and that was the only part of the mission that did not pan out the way that we wanted. So we take that. Overall, still a huge success for this space agency. And we got enough for another node, which is phenomenal. Okay, all right. What do we get next is the question of the hour. We got a Science Junior here, procedural batteries. That's huge. Radio mount cameras. Also, welcome. Interastra, welcome. Glad to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, unmanned experiment slot upgrade. Some amount of sample storage. Yeah, same deal. Experiment slot for the probes. Better antennas here. Better probe. And more science. I think, chat, this is the move right here, is what this is. I think this is it. Basic science, literally, yeah. Yeah, literally, yeah. Yeah. We're running Kerbalism out here, too, in our Astro. We're doing a Kerbalism playthrough, is what we're doing. Crash a probe on the Mun. Wow, wish the HG5 is hella useful. Yeah, literally, yeah. Yeah, see, would have been sick if this contract would have showed up before we launched that last rocket, because let me tell you, we definitely could have done that. What else do we got here? Over the probe and return it safely home. We could do this. It really wouldn't take much. We could fulfill that. Just get some more money. And 8 science for free from that. That'll put us at 25.3. We could just position some satellites. That's a lot more money. No science, though. That's an equatorial and it's a polar. Not going to put a Kerbal in orbit for 30 days. We are nowhere near having the science or the tech for that. From the surface of the Mun, we are also nowhere near that. We could just crash another probe into the Mun, is what we could do. We could, and I think that will be active, establish. Oh, I still haven't even done this. Okay, yeah, maybe we do this one next. That'll give us 5 science. And that's super easy and super low cost. And that's what we do. Okay, but we do it tomorrow, chat. We do it tomorrow. Interastra, sorry, buddy. You showed up like right at the tail end of the stream, right at the end of it. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna run it back at the same time. So yeah. That's all we got. Set up a tri network comm satellites. Could do that, Jacob. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Nice little equatorial. Yeah, there it is, the outro music. Yeah. Also, Sham, what's happening, buddy? How we doing? You lurking or what? Yeah, chat. That's all I got for tonight. Tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. we're gonna do it all over again. We're gonna do it on all 3. We're gonna multi-stream this stream. Yeah, and hell yeah. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, all 3. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, all 3 again. 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. You know what it is. Good streaming, guys. Yeah, you guys can join the Discord if you want. Zero pressure, but I'll post in there if there's any delays or something. And, yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. I hope the rest of your night goes good. Good night, everybody.
Nada me